Hi everyone, hello. Welcome to the Man of Steel. Is this? Can you hear me? Is my microphone? Yeah. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to the Man of Steel watch party. My name's Sammy, also known as Snyder Queen, and I'm going to be joined by Sean and Bruce Wayne tonight. Hi Geladia, how you doing? Hope you guys are having a good night, everyone. Hope you're all ready to watch Man of Steel and have some fun. Hello, Sean.
Hey, how you doing? Hey everyone,
Yeah,
that's
good.
joined us.
Awesome. Yeah, it's very cold here, Taladia, and it's very late as well. It's like 20 past 12. But Man of Steel has just been added to Netflix, so let's all watch it and start to get like excited for Rebel Moon because we're gonna have we're gonna do a Rebel Moon stream as well on the 26th of December. So that's going to be amazing to sort of like celebrate the launch of that just after Christmas. Oh, I think Bruce is joined now, so I'll bring him in. Hello, Bruce.
Hello.
Master Bruce, how is one?
You right, bro?
I'm good. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. You ready for this?
Yeah, for sure. I'm always ready. I can watch this film any time of the day, any day of the week, any day. Just let me know when you want to start.
Every day. Well, you were already
I'm ready to
watching
go.
it when, yeah.
Is everyone in the chat ready to press play and watch along with us?
Yeah, so I mean, like,
It is indeed.
We'll be watching the movie. We'll probably be talking over the movie a little bit. Just talking about some of the things that we're liking from Man of Steel. Maybe we know some thing about how the movie was made or what Zach chose to do in certain things. And you guys as well in the chat, feel free to like talk about your favorite scenes. Feel free to react to as the movie as you're watching it, and we'll read those out as well. And we can just have like a sort of fun conversation about the greatest origin movie ever made.
Agreed.
Amen to that.
Hi Triton. Hi Sean. Oh, you're Sean. Hi Michael.
I don't remember you.
Oh no.
That might be one of your Batman's gallery there, Bruce.
Maybe, bro. Maybe.
Maybe use a different username somewhere else, because that always gets me a bit confused. Like, I don't recognize like usernames and stuff as much, especially if they change them around. Right. But on Netflix, I've got my Man of Steel ready to play. Are you guys ready to play?
Yeah, I'm ready to go as well.
I'm ready.
Cool. And for anyone sort of like, if the people join or anything, just let us know. We'll pause the movie and you can catch up. All right, so let's go. 3, 2, 1.
In the game.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, even the intro, the legendary pictures symbol, absolutely everything.
So good.
Yeah.
They don't do that really well anymore.
No, they don't seem to.
But like, see, that's even that, like, even down to like the minute detail of like the intro logos for the studios. They just look so much better when they're in Zach's movies.
Yeah, it's
they're
true.
Perfect.
Yeah, he has a great team at Stone Quarry.
Oh yeah.
And to start a movie straight away with a birthing scene.
What a child's odd. But it's
I figured out who that guy is, the Dalek bloke.
Huh?
The guy who asked if I know who he is.
Oh, you remember him? Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's just messaged me.
Nice.
Hey, bro.
That Hans Zimmer score just bleeding through is just so good.
Get ready for more this in Rebel Moon.
Oh my god, I can't wait for Rebel Moon.
Do you think when Zach was making this and he realized that he was going to start off on Krypton, that all of the ideas that he had for Rebel Moon for all those years, he kind of threw a few into Krypton and was like testing the water to see what it would be like?
Yeah, I like to think so. I like to think that he's been doing it throughout all of his movies, because like even if you remember in Sucker Punch, like you saw like planets and stuff that were in the
Sure.
background. They were really close, and we saw that kind of he touched on that again when Korra was like looking at up at that moon.
Yep, that's true.
And then we had Mars in Watchmen.
Yep. Russell Crowe as Jor-El was inspired casting.
Oh, totally.
And
to think the suits are mostly CGI, it's incredible.
Yeah, that's crazy. Sod's so badass, wasn't it?
Like you can't even tell. It looks so real.
Yeah.
For a movie that's 10 years old as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was saying to Sammy earlier, in 20 years' time, Man of Steel will have aged better than any other Superman movie did in 10 years.
Definitely. 100%, bro.
It's not going to be topped by any other Superman movie. Like, I'm already. Like, it's not going to happen.
It is a hard act to follow because of how many intricate details that Zach and his team have put into this film. It kind of leaves the barrel of ideas empty for somebody else from the beginning, the past, even to when Superman's using his abilities and when he's flying and he's moving and everything. Like, they thought of everything.
Oh, I can't wait until we get to the scene where Zod and Supes are like fighting midair, and you just see like he just punches him with like left, right. Like, oh, it's so good, that scene. Oh my god,
that was the beginning of everyone going, Zach should do Dragon Ball Z.
Yep, literally 100%, and he should.
I forgot about the part where we see Krypton's moon destroyed as well. The theory that it was actually the original Doomsday.
Oh
You might see it by ear.
like Doomsday's out there.
The moon.
Zach wanted us to pick up on that, like definitely.
Hey, what's up, Torrin? Completely agree with you, buddy. Hey, Frankie. Thanks for joining, mate. Yappy, facts. Mr. Sloth, agreed. Fine wine indeed, Taladia. And nice to know you became a Superman fan because of this film. Many of my friends did as well.
Like, this is the film that made me take Superman seriously as a superhero.
There's so much more heart to this version.
Yeah.
It's grounded in the reality that means you can identify with him as a character, with him as a person. It's not all about just being Superman.
This scene's incredible. Just think of all the like those space dogfights that we're gonna see in Rebel Moon.
Triton just made a really interesting point just now about Neo versus Smith in the Matrix being like the Kryptonian fights. But if you actually look at some of the scenes side by side from some of the DC movies, he's literally used the exact shot Snyder has for like similar fight scenes. I think I've made a post about it before.
Wazowski sisters are
Yeah,
the
he said
blueprint.
he was
Let's go.
inspired by the Matrix for basically the
Yeah.
way they filmed the fight scenes in, like when they're flying in the sky fighting in the last movie. He said a lot of his fight between Zod and Superman was inspired by that movie.
That makes perfect sense.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's so similar when you watch them both.
And that's
Yeah.
the beauty. That's the beauty of cinema, though. At the same time, is when someone pushes the boundaries and shows what's possible, others can take inspiration and push it further.
Because it's like, do you know the bit that reminds me? Do you know when Zod's punching Soups and like the in front of the car park? It reminds me of when Neo and Smith are in the underground bit of the metro area,
Yeah.
and they're like having that little fight there, and he like punches them up against the wall and stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
It's an interesting looking skull they chose for the codex, right?
Yeah, that's so cool. You can get replicas of that as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've seen people selling them online. Be cool to pick one up.
Yeah, I've been looking to try and pick up one of those Zack Snyder Justice League Mother Box sets.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro, I need me one of them. I need me one of them bad.
I just can't find one. I need to get the Man of Steel steelbook as well. I still haven't got the steelbook.
Look, the moon. You'll see the moon now. I'm not sure if I'm on the exact same point as you guys.
Where are you? You on with Jor-El flying through?
Jor-El's
Yeah.
He's just got the
moon,
codec.
the moon's in the background, smashed in half.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, it doesn't even show me the time on here.
That's right, Torrin. The best fandom in the world. Snyderverse fandom is untouchable. Like
I think we've just
many
got
other directors have a lot of fans, you know, for many different reasons. But Zack Snyder has some seriously diehard fans that pretty much love everything he does.
This is Snyder.
Sorry, what is your name? Is it Sloth? Yeah, so Zach was saying that it was the original Doomsday that destroyed the moon of Krypton, and he wanted to. It's like a little kind of a nod to say that hey, the real Doomsday is out there, because we don't. The Doomsday that was in Batman v Superman was a clone, like an abomination made out of a corpse.
Yes, that's what the ship says, right? Because it hasn't been used for so long. It was bad.
Yeah.
Outlawed.
Yeah. So there must have been an original.
Of course.
Desecration without name, I think they call it.
Well, I was saying to someone on the group a little while ago, they was moaning that, you know, they ruined Doomsday, and I was trying to explain, and they said, but they didn't even do the origin properly. And I said, well, the origin of Doomsday is the Doctor is, you know, torturing children until they can deal with it. I doubt they're ever going to do that in any movie. So, like, that's not going to happen. And then the other origin story is Darkseid taking the DNA from Superman, making Doomsday, and sending him to Earth. So they're not going to do that either, unless they already have Darkseid in the world, and Superman also.
The scene goes hard, bro. It's bad. They're going to send a little baby pal away.
They kind of did a version of that in Superman Legacy, Superman and Lois. Sorry,
with Doomsday.
With
Bizarro.
Bizarro. Yeah, turned him.
Yeah, it was really similar the way they did it.
I really enjoyed that ending. I thought it was really good.
Oh yeah, I was fanboying like hard.
And the creator of Superman and Lois said that they really liked Man of Steel, and they were inspired by a lot of this movie. Yeah,
you could see a lot of that in the first season. There was like so many scenes that were similar. Yeah. As soon as you look at it, it's like, yeah, that's Man of Steel straight away.
Yeah, agreed, Triton. Works perfect.
Yeah.
I love.
Oh no, we get to see Jor-El go badass.
I love the contrast between Jor-El standing there looking upon his son, and
Mhm.
understanding, what's ahead of him. And
Yeah.
of course, the mother's absolutely losing it.
Could you imagine having to do this though?
Yeah.
It'd be horrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I mean,
that's the
if you
thing,
don't
though.
do it, your
Jarrell
child's gonna
understands,
die
right?
along with everyone else.
Yeah, Jarrell knows.
Yeah.
They're all done.
Like, it's
He knows
hard.
this for a fact.
Michael Shannon deserved an Oscar for this movie.
He deserves a lot more respect for this role as Zod, that's for sure.
Oh, 110%.
I don't think you
Best
can get.
Zod ever.
I don't think you can get a more believable villain in a superhero.
Oh no,
movie.
definitely.
He doesn't.
He's one of the things that made this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that armor.
Yeah, that rumor going around not long ago that Cavill was going to wear Kryptonian armor for the sequels. I reckon it would have looked something similar to these.
Yeah.
A lot similar.
It's in the ship, isn't it? In Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see all the different too.
They all come out, don't they? They all
The child.
revolve out. They're all different shapes. But there is one that's similar to the one that Jor-El's wearing now.
Yeah. It's
This fight scene is the best fight scene in the movie, though. Do you know why?
Go on.
Because they're all bred for a purpose, yeah? So Jor-El, he was bred to be a scientist. Now, Zod, he was bred to be a soldier, right?
Yeah.
So there's no reason why Jor-El should get the upper hand on him, but he did. And the only reason why he did that is because otherwise Cal wouldn't get away.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the only reason why he won. He didn't technically win, but he won for long enough.
In the prequel series, in the prequel comics that was released, Jor-El was actually part of the Air Force, wasn't he? He was a fighter pilot in the Kryptonian Civil War.
Yeah.
So, like, kind of explaining that he would have some combat background.
Yeah, he's experienced. Yeah, he's trained for war.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I think also you can lean on the fact that Zod doesn't really want to hurt his friend.
Yeah, he respects it.
He's just completely governed by his role in Krypton.
Yeah, he's like a bot. He's NPC,
He's
bro.
even pleading right now. He's pleading right now, but the moment that the pleads are over, because it's gone beyond that, is the moment that he takes it a step further.
Oh, yeah, this moment. Bro.
And she's like, I don't care. I don't care. My son's out of here. I don't care what you say. I listen to my husband. We've got that
That's
type
cold.
of
That is cold.
Yeah, that scream when he sees it go to the stab is all the emotive motion that he has from his role on
That shot as well, where Zod stabs Jor-El, is almost identical to when Superman gets stabbed by Doomsday, which is still technically Zod and BVS.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the way it happens is like exactly the same, frame for frame.
Yeah. Yeah, Zach was pulling heavily on that in Batman versus Superman, right? When he looks at the statue and he
Oh yeah, it's like Zod, like it's like he's starting to remember who he was.
Yep. Yeah.
I wonder if
moving
Zach's
again.
gonna talk about that. Like, oh, you're definitely ahead of us. Laura's just like Bruce Wayne is definitely ahead of us. If he's seen the moon, because we haven't seen the moon yet. Not again.
They've
Like,
just turned up the wreck Zod. That's the point.
The first time you see the moon is when Jor-El jumps onto the back of his flying creature, and then you see it again now when Cal's taking off.
Right,
Yeah,
I'm
but
at
I'm
the
just
part
saying,
where
like,
Zod's getting arrested, so I'll pause it right on the part where Zod's looking up like a badass.
Where are you at, Sammy?
I'm 15 minutes, 40 seconds.
He's looking up now.
Oh yeah, we're all at the same.
15 minutes, 40 seconds.
Seconds
I'm
ahead
at
of us.
15 minutes, 54.
Right, I'll get to 54, and then we can all press play at the same time.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, Zod's about to speak now.
Oh, what, in the council?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the same bit.
Yeah. Richard Citrone's in this scene, isn't he?
Yeah.
Richard Citrone's in this scene as one of the Kryptonians, isn't he?
Is he? I never knew that. That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, his name
He's something there all the time with these films.
is Toran, I believe his name is.
Look at Namek in the background. That dude's a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast, dude. He's a beast.
He's a beast.
He's been on that Kryptonian trend.
Well, think about it later in the movie. Yeah, Superman, first ever fight in his life.
Probably the reason why there's no more natural bad.
He broke everyone.
Yeah, there he is in the background. It's a trope.
Yeah.
Big Papa, long time.
This I said this to say
Yeah,
this is
alright.
the only thing that gets me every time.
Right, you know that. You know that part for you.
It's like they're saying, "You're going to the Phantom Zone, you dicks."
Literally.
Yeah, but do you know? No, it's a fuck you to all the haters. That's technically what it is.
They haven't had natural birth.
But I'm
so
not. Let's see, like,
just
I like
making
the
penises.
theory that they're all like, because they're a manufactured race now, they're all like sexually repressed and obsessed with it. So like that's why there's like vaginas and like dicks everywhere. Like they just love the.
They're incels.
They
they're
don't want to
just-
let go. Yeah.
They don't even realise they're just making penises and vaginas everywhere. They're just like, like the prequel
So
series. I
good.
said to Sammy, the prequel series is like Zod going to like counselling. He's like, I can't deal with it anymore. It's making me.
Oh
sick.
my god. There would have been so many dumb jokes by now.
Yeah. Hey, the way they done the Phantom Zone, I thought was fantastic.
Yeah, it's proper cool, bro.
It's very Brainiac-like, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh
The
yeah, that's exactly the vibes again.
Yeah, the technology is crazy how it just sort of like it lives, it moves like it's a creature. It's just so good.
Yeah.
Oh, this scene's hard.
The end
She
of
goes out like a
Batman.
badass. This is properly a Leonidas style. Just stand there and take it.
But that's
Oh,
why Laura.
totally.
That's why Laura was, Jor-El's wife, right?
Badass.
Yeah.
Strong woman, stands by his side, believes everything he says.
Hey Jared, welcome.
It's crazy to think this movie's 10 years old with how well this looks.
Yeah, you drop this right now at the cinema.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Any film.
With inflation,
Yeah.
well, if you take into consideration like inflation and that, this movie would have been nearly $1 billion movie.
Mhm.
This movie drops now with the state of movies right now. This movie.
Oh,
goes
this scene as well. With the
beyond-
planet exploding up insane.
Word of mouth and social media would
That's
blow this
so
film
cool.
to pieces. Oh, look at that.
Do you reckon that's powerful enough to kill Darkseid if he was on that planet?
Ugh.
It's hard to say, innit?
Yeah.
Look how good the space seems like. I can't take it, see? Because if
Mhm.
this is how good this movie looks from like 10 years ago, think how crazy it's going to look in Rebel Moon.
Oh well, that's that.
Bro, it's going to be insane.
When I was on Netflix and I put the reminder for Rebel Moon on Netflix, and I saw the trailers and I watched the trailers on Netflix for the first time after watching them on YouTube.
Thank
Was when I
God.
realized how good that film's going to look when I saw them on Netflix in the 4K, and I was like, wow.
The second that you see those ships like fly over the water and there's just the water's like spraying up and everything and like, the light is like bleeding through. I'm just like, oh my God, Snyder is cooking here.
Oh yeah, he's Michelin chef, 5 stars, 3 courses.
Oh, have a good night, Tridon. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us.
Yeah,
Hope
take
you
care,
sleep
mate.
well.
Thanks for the comments. Thanks for stopping by. That's correct, Michael. What a blessing. Jared agreed.
Bat Flecker, fire James Gunn. He don't need to be fired. He just needs to stop being selfish and realise there's a DC multiverse for a reason. There's room for everything. Room for everything.
Literally.
There is room.
If Todd Phillips' Joker and Matt Reeves' Batman can exist alongside other things, then so can it.
just a little bit for everything else, and then the whole draw for Zack.
Like, look at this. Like,
Just a tiny little bit in the corner. The socks you never wear, you know, just in the corner.
Yeah.
Even
I don't mind
before
these seem to be full of deck jokes.
Like, even before he becomes Superman, he doesn't even hesitate to like
No.
go and help people. He's just
Yeah, he
like,
doesn't even know how
straight
powerful
away
he is, and he's
gone.
just standing there in flames.
Doesn't know if you can die or anything.
The guys are like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm cool
This
with
is
it.
something I never understood as well, right? But you get all the fucking James Gunn stands and all the anti-Snyders, and they say, "Oh, Cavill's not even that strong. He's struggling holding this up." It's not the fact he's struggling; it's the fact that the platform he's standing on is collapsing underneath him, and he's trying to balance the force he's distributing.
Yeah, and
If he pushes too hard either way, he's going to crash.
He's not even flown at this moment, so he's not even in a position to start affecting the gravity around him. He's literally it's literally him standing, just holding the whole entire weight of the oil rig. Like, he's not in a position where he can then start moving himself and it away from the platform. I think they forget
He's not struggling. The platform's cracking.
Yeah, it's bending under his weight. There's, you know,
Yeah, literally.
if he was flying at this moment, you know, he would start to then just float and start pushing it by flying.
The problem is, for all the people that complain about stuff like this, they're too busy picking their nose when they're watching it.
Well, no, what they're doing is they're on our page making troll comments while watching it.
They're on their phones.
Yeah. Like I said to you on the page the other day, the guy that made a post saying, if Zack's such a good writer, why is it in Man of Steel, Lois uses the key on the ship with Jor-El and then puts it into the console, but then has the key later on? And I was dumbfounded because Jor-El literally says to her, grab the key.
Yeah.
And she grabs the key.
But they don't.
I was like, what
they don't even pay attention.
Like,
They don't
what's
pay
happening
attention.
here?
And this wasn't even written by Zack. It was written by Nolan.
No, I know, but they don't know.
And,
Oh, this X-ray vision team, though. This X-ray vision team's amazing. That's one thing I do wish we saw more of, is the X-ray vision. That's the only thing I wish we saw a lot more of.
Yeah, he didn't really want to use that, did he, later on?
Yeah, it's a great ability, Alice. But the way Snyder shows the way it works by ear is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. You can really
And
like,
heat
feel
vision,
the
heat
anxiety.
vision.
Yeah, he's really teetering on the line, right? What a kid would do.
Yeah.
You know, how far they'll push it and what they can actually deal with.
It must be so hard to grow up like that. Like, hearing everyone's thoughts and stuff. Well, not thoughts, but like whispers and stuff.
Yeah, the world's too big, Mum, is a great line. That's fantastic.
About You is beautiful.
Black Adam took that shot, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Snyder is the blueprint.
Oh, I'm sorry, and I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. If Zack Snyder would have made Black Adam would have been huge.
Oh, bro, yeah, that movie would have been savage, wouldn't it?
Zack would have said, "Oh, so you're an anti-hero? Perfect."
Oh my god!
Crazy shit.
If Zack had made Black Adam, that would have been insane.
It would have been fun, lightning coming down like rain, just everywhere.
It would have been ridiculous.
So
it would have been R-rated, and we would have had the director's cut, and we would have been watching it right now.
And Superman would have been fighting. Know it.
And Shazam, it would have been amazing.
Never mind, like, Black Adam, we need to talk. No, be like, Black Adam, catch this fist.
Yep. It's a good job that Clark didn't get washed up in an island of small people, right?
Yeah.
That would have been a big problem. No, it's just so clever. Instead of spending half of the
This is
movie
so funny.
going back and doing all of the origin stories, just
Dick splash.
This kid looked so much like Cavill. It's insane.
Oh yeah.
Jared, yeah, the soundtrack is awesome, bro. Michael, I agree, bro. Fly to heaven, brother Crow. Yes.
Again, even
Go
as a
on, Mo.
child, he doesn't hesitate.
Mo, you got to write. Restore the Snyderverse.
100%.
My mate Mo.
Cheers.
Yeah, I agree with that, Torrin.
Oh my
Jared.
God, having the Justice League fight Black Adam would have been so cool. Wonder Woman.
Well, we would have known how
Aquaman,
powerful he
Flash,
really
and all
is. He
them.
would have made
Yeah.
him so
Oh my
powerful.
God.
It would have been ridiculous.
Yeah.
How do you explain that one? I pushed her up the water.
Well,
Aquaman, help me.
First thing you do is tell the coach that Clark needs to be in the swimming team.
Yeah.
It's the first thing you do. But yeah, I think this is so well done.
Yeah.
And
oh my God, this part was like, this part triggered so many people and caused so much arguments on Twitter. Like,
yeah, it's one line though.
For years.
It's one line. They take one line from a whole dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
They ignore the emotion. They ignore the acting ability of both Kevin and young Clark. They miss the whole thing for one line.
Literally, every parent that I've talked to has always said the same. Like, they understand what Jonathan is saying, and they agree.
Yeah, this is a really important scene because, like, a couple of weeks ago, all those idiots posting, like, what are they posting now? Basically saying that his father was saying, yeah, you should have left those people to die and blah, blah. That's not what he's saying at all. He's just a scared father who knowing his, like, kid to get caught. He knows what's going to happen. The government's going to take him, test him, literally treat him like a guinea pig. So he's scared. It's not the fact he wants people to die. He just don't want to lose his son.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
People are so stupid.
Mother even repeats this later in the movie, where she's like, no, I'm just scared they'll take you away from me.
Yeah, that's when he hugs her on the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Like, how many times do people
don't understand Superman.
Dribble.
Yeah.
Agreed, Mr. Vega. Agreed.
We were sure the government was going to show up at our doorstep. No one ever came.
Mr. Vega, yes. Mr. Vega, he's the guy who makes all the awesome Justice League edits I posted the other day. You know those videos of, like, from the nightmare scene and stuff?
Oh, yeah?
Did you see them? Little clips, yeah, that's Mr. Vega. Check out his channel, guys.
Yeah, respect Mr. Vega. Great work.
His art's awesome. I follow him on Instagram.
Hey, Luke.
Makes crazy stuff.
What's up, buddy? Hope everything's well with your lady, mate.
That's another way of saying that it's
I'm glad she gets out tomorrow, mate.
neither of you.
No problem, Mr. Vega.
You're the answer, son. You're the answer to are we alone in the universe.
Hey mate, what's up? You good? Yeah. My dog's confused why I'm just speaking to something on the table.
Get his beautiful face on the camera, bro. Show everybody how stunning he is.
Hey, come here. Come here. There he is. There he is.
Pretty.
What's going on? What am I talking to?
Oh, I wish
What's
I had a
going
dog.
on?
He's beautiful.
It's all right, bro. It's all right, bro.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
He doesn't know what's going on. He just knows I'm talking to something. Hey, come on, get down. What? Oh, that little bit from Kevin.
Yeah.
Class acting.
Yeah, you feel
When
like
he
getting
says,
something that he means.
Can I just pretend to be your son? Like, you are my
You're my son. Yeah.
Oh, Luke Tremblay. Hey, bro. Get on the stream
Luke,
with us,
hi.
Luke.
No, he's taking care of his business, but he's going to be there on the Rebel Moon one. I know that for a fact.
Definitely.
I hope so.
Yeah, he's going to be the biggest Rebel Moon fan. I know it.
I know, it's crazy, right? The Americans are there too. They're calling it an anomalous object.
Yeah. Do you reckon we're going to get another trailer before it gets released?
I hope so.
Yeah, I imagine so. I mean, they're doing the rounds, right, with the premieres and stuff.
Zach loves to drop a trailer as well. Look how many we got for Justice. Well, his version of Justice League.
Yeah, I think
We got tons of trailers.
There's 4. I think there's 4 already on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I think there is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Jared. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, this guy's Saturday Dec.
Oh, the trailers. Sorry. Yeah, there's 4 trailers on there.
On Netflix, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think with the
fight trailer is my favorite. That's so good.
yeah.
Oh, it's so good, that one.
I think with the fact that you've got the advanced premieres on the 15th, and then
Don't forget
there's going to be people talking spoiler-free reviews, I imagine.
Yeah, go
And
fuck
other
his
people
truck up,
trying
Clark.
to spoil the fuck out of it, but they'll definitely have to drop something else as well, I'm sure. So
Brazil's watching Brazil's watching Rebel Moon now. Or
yeah,
at least they
Mexico
watched
City
it.
watches it on Monday.
Yeah. So there's going to be reactions. There's going to be people posting videos and stuff online all day tomorrow. Like, we're going to have so much Rebel Moon content over these next few weeks. It's going to be insane. I'm so hyped for it.
Yeah, I just, I wish nothing but the best for Zach and his team,
absolutely.
and Ray especially.
Lois Lane. Let's go.
Man, she don't fuck around, does she?
No.
She's straight out there. She's like, right, let's get to business. What's going on?
Bang soups.
Yeah, great little touch that, right?
I love that. Yeah.
A lot of people missed it. It's actually him unloading the bags. It makes me laugh.
Mm-hmm. Get the bag screen horn. The other thing, like, Clark probably thinks are constantly like, oh, I gotta pretend this is heavy.
just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been like a toiletry bag.
Like when the guy pushes him out of the way of the crane thing at the start on the boat.
Yeah, and he just looks at him.
How is he not just like, that would be like pushing a brick wall, like, unless Clark lets him do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he fell with him though, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Just to help him out.
This dude voiced Green Lantern in the animated series, didn't he? Or was it one of the animated movies? Yeah, it was one of the animated movies, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
I think so. He's from Watchmen as well. That guy on the computer now.
Yep.
There's an Easter egg in this. Like later on.
It's Mars, right?
Just before this ship moves, like when he's like sleeping at his desk. on his laptop, it says like Mars. Like we'll point it out and stuff, but it says like Mars and stuff, and it's like a little Easter egg for Watchmen. So
Right,
cool.
this scene is really important. Do you know what they say? That it's buried underneath 20,000 years worth of ice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
People say that it makes no sense that Steppenwolf talking about no lanterns, no Kryptonians, because we don't see any Kryptonians in the history lesson. But this is proof that they were around 20,000 years ago at least, because it's buried under 20,000 years worth of ice. Whereas the history lesson was only 5,000 years ago.
Of course. Of course.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
they were about.
Well, it's because Zach was thinking about the whole entirety of the world, right? Like you're going to have people running around all over the place. Where do they come from? Where does the abilities come from? Where do the energies come from? Like you have to have some type of backstory. You can't just have one man coming from Krypton and that's it, and then that's him. That's all there is. Like
Yeah, he didn't want to like rely on like magic and stuff like that. He wanted to actually like ground it into the reality. Oh, Batfleck movie is here. Awesome. Hi.
Mythology. It becomes a world history rather than just one character's.
Batfleck movie. Love your page, bro.
Oh, he's a legend. I hope you're having a good night. But yeah, like Zach was they were like fucking with the idea of like the old gods would be like Kryptonian descendant.
Yeah. Well, it
That
makes
was
sense.
cool. And people whinging about that as well. It's like, oh my god, shut up. It's one movie, man. Like it's one series of movies, and then you'll get the next sort of movies and they won't do that. Like chill.
Yeah, but it in a way it makes sense. And of course after that with the lineages and like it would be the same as the Sumerian epic of creation, right? With the beings that are already here versus the beings that come. Once they mix and the variations that revolve off after that, like it kind of makes sense. Which it would still put Superman as the purest of them all.
Yeah.
Because the lineage would be so watered down and changed over that time, splitting the metahumans and creating all the different versions of special abilities that they have, which all kind of revert back to every ability that he had.
Absolutely. And even like only like Wonder Woman would have been close to that, but still not exactly that.
No, because she's
Think how strong this machine is now that grabs it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This machine must be insanely strong.
Yep. But also, again, you know, a little nod to what he would have done with Brainiac.
Yeah.
Oh, Brainiac would have been crazy. See, people talk about John Hamm playing Batman and all these other characters. No, John Hamm would have been a good Brainiac. I don't care what anybody says. There's a couple of people I'd like to see play Brainiac. Anthony Hopkins is another one, which would just be a weird casting.
Oh,
but he's got the potential to make it proper sinister and creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who I would have picked for Brainiac.
Mark Strong would be another good one.
It would have been a lot better as Brainiac than he would have as Dr. Sivana from Shazam.
Yeah.
I know who I would pick as Brainiac. Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes in the Grand Budapest Hotel is amazing. Keanu Reeves for Brainiac would, maybe.
Keanu Reeves is a good choice as well. But yeah, Ralph Fiennes is also Voldemort as well.
What's that film he did with the aliens? What's that film?
Prometheus? No, I'm thinking of someone else.
Yeah, no, Keanu Reeves, where he comes down. What's the day that Earth stood still?
Yeah, day that Earth still. I was thinking about
Michael Fassbender as Brainiac would be amazing.
Yeah.
That is actually a really good show.
I'm thinking of his name.
I've always thought he'd be a good Reverse Flash.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think he'd be good as anything, really. I think he's a fantastic
Yeah, he's a great actor. See, how did Lois Lane take that, bro? She's on steroids.
Well,
there's another complaint from the haters. How did she take that? I barely say she took it.
Morning, Grant. We're just watching Man of Steel on Netflix. We're like talking about the movie as we're watching it.
Good morning, Grant. Fassbender for Brainiac, fantastic. Yeah, I agree, Jared. Anthony Starr as Reverse Flash. Yeah, he'd be real good. He'd be.
I think He'd be a good choice, but do you know what was his name? Christoph Waltz. He's a good
Oh,
pick for me as Reverse Flash. Yeah.
We're at 41
Christoph
minutes,
Waltz
30
is a Lex
seconds in
Luthor.
roughly for people who's recently joined.
Sorry, what did you say?
I'm at about 41 minutes in for all the people who's recently joined, just so they know where we are in the movie.
Watchmen Easter egg. There you go. There's
Yeah.
Mars.
Imagine that. Imagine being like, oh no, we lost it. Like, because all of them have got a boss to speak to. They're like, no,
Oh, literally.
it just took off. It just went. Well, where did it go? No idea, sir.
That must have been insane.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
the
Frankie's
funny
with me.
thing is, the stuff that's going on these
days.
days, is this really out of
Perfect
question? Who
Brainiac.
knows?
I love how he just drops Lois off. Just drop you off in a bit of ice, and then
Yeah.
I'll fly off again.
He's like, I'll deal with it, no problem. I'm Lois Lane.
He disappeared during the object's departure. A background check revealed that his work history and identity had been falsified. The questions raised by my rescuer's existence are frightening to contemplate, but I also know what I saw.
See, do you know how people didn't realise that her reading this to Perry is the whole story of everything, which is for you to know?
Yeah.
Like, and Perry's like, no.
What about the civilian contractors who corroborated my story?
Yeah, like Lois is our instrument to like understand the world more.
Yeah, it's to understand her.
You kind of see it from her point of view.
Yeah, her deep investigation, her understanding of who he is.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I really dislike when people say that Lois isn't an integral part of the story or like she wasn't a main character.
Huge.
It just really annoys me because like she had such a strong role to play in this movie.
The fact they don't realise that Clark has shown her a part of himself and still and trusted her enough to leave her behind to then find out that it wasn't her that put all of his business out there and who he really is.
Yeah.
Which is what builds the trust between the two of them for when they meet again.
Because I want my mystery man to know.
I love how this guy is in BVS as well. He's one of the talking heads during the Must There Be a Superman? There is.
Yeah, with Neil deGrasse Tyson and everyone.
Yes, so good.
Neil the Act Tyson, I can't stand that, dude.
Oh my god. I don't really watch too much of his stuff. I saw that TV show he did a little while back, but that's all I don't really know.
Yeah, he's a conversation for another stream. He gets to meet his daddy.
Wow.
Just that little piano. Ping, ping, ping. It's quality. The soundtrack to this is
Top tier.
Probably, maybe the best soundtrack for a movie ever. I would say maybe. I think so. I'm
it's
not
definitely
really
up
sure
there.
between this
It's
or
up there.
BBS.
It's up
Like,
For me, I like BVS's soundtrack. I do.
yeah.
it's Lex's theme and a beautiful line and stuff like that. They're just so good. Perfect. Like, look at the technology.
Imagine a
It's
Kryptonian
alive.
series on the era of expansion. That would have been awesome.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Do you all think General Swanswick was thinking about turning into Martian Manhunter when Fiora said Lois had to go with them? I mean, well, it's kind of retconned a little bit,
Yeah,
in
but
to be
also,
honest.
also even if he
But
was,
yeah, I like to think so. Like,
Martian Manhunter never reveals himself until the last
No.
moment in any respect. He always sits there observing before he acts.
yeah, like because he was like the last of his kind, like exile on Earth and stuff like that.
Yeah, he doesn't
On
want to
the
reveal
run,
himself
like
until he has to.
yeah. It's not until he sees Earth's defenders like literally
Step up.
dying for the planet that he's like, all right,
Yeah.
okay, then this world is worth saving because there's something really special here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a Genesis chip.
Like he sees a lot of himself in like Bruce Wayne and Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it was important for that bit at the end of Justice League, right?
Yeah. I wish we got the Green Lantern scene though. Oh, it would be so
Yeah, it
good.
felt really bad for Wayne T. Carr. You know, imagine how you feel just even shooting that and knowing it's coming.
Oh, I know.
Harsh.
Yeah, WB Chuck Deck. I don't care. I'm sorry, it's true. They're idiots.
I told you, I put it on the page. They drop the ball more times than an armless basketball player, mate. They get thrown so many opportunities to just absolutely smash it, and the ball just bounces.
They're allergic to money and they got too much of an ego. That's the problem, bro. Pushing woke agendas.
That's true, Jared. Superman inspired the metahumans to make themselves known. That's true.
Yes.
That's true. That's true. I mean, you see, they even use that in the Flash, even though we don't need to speak about it. They pull on that, you know.
Well, they said that even in Suicide Squad, they said that Superman was a beacon for them to come out of the darkness.
WB is the kings of missed opportunity, Jared. Correct.
Oh, absolutely, Jared nailed it, 100%. The clowns, the original clown table.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, we can all sit back and laugh when all the DCU movies flop because it's definitely going to happen. Nobody's invested in them.
No.
Nobody cares.
That's what this symbol means. Symbol is the House of L. Oh, it's so good.
Russell Crowe was inspired casting.
Yeah.
Inspired casting. The voice is just absolutely perfect. He delivers the lines just ridiculously well.
This costume's beautiful as well, though.
And the writing is just so good. Like, and the delivery is insane.
Yeah.
Like in the fact that the words like carry forward with him and like they're repeated in Zack Snyder's Justice League as well. Like so good.
Yeah.
This was like the first noir video that I did where I took this clip and
Yeah.
I made it all like black and white, but I kept the red of his cape in. Like it was so good.
That cape looks so good.
Yeah. CGI.
Oh, bro.
Cyclone in Snyder films is just next level.
It's insane that that's CGI.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it looks, man.
Can't wait for Jimmy's to see Jimmy's.
I always get goosebumps watching that scene.
He's having the best time. And I love the fact that he just loses it as well. I love that Zack's like, no.
Yeah.
First time, no one's that good on there.
Well, he would be. He'd be like really
Yeah,
excited and having fun.
Yeah, it just makes perfect sense. But you don't want to waste time.
Oh yeah, Jared. The suit. They did make a black suit, but they made a black suit for the Man of Steel suit. For when Zod's talking to him later. But yeah, the suit in Zack Snyder's Justice League, they changed the pigment in the editing, and that's what.
Yeah, he shot
it was
it
like a special color.
He shot it purposely so he could do it, but they
Yes.
Warner Brothers didn't realize he was doing that, but he done that for that reason.
So that when they used the suit, it was too bright, so
Yeah.
it looks goofy in Justice League 2017.
Exactly.
Uric, I heard
love
that
this
Zack
scene.
wanted to use John Williams' score for the first. Yeah, Zack Snyder actually wanted to use John Williams' score. Yeah, but Warner
Yeah.
Brothers blocked it.
Yeah.
This is so incredible. This has to be like top 5 cinema moments
Yeah.
of all time. Like definitely, First Flight is incredible.
It's the sonic booms for me.
Oh yeah, and it's the way that it kind of gives you that vibe of like Christopher Reeve Superman as well. Like when he was flying
he's
through the
flying.
Sahara there, like
Yeah.
so good.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
those
don't know,
sonic booms.
I don't know if it would have gotten more Reeves fans to be fans of Man of Steel. I'm sure they would have appreciated it more.
Yeah,
You know, it would have been one less bug to bear.
I
for
think
them,
so. Yeah, I think so.
but they would have definitely appreciated it more. You know, nostalgia's a hard thing to beat in some people, right?
But I'm glad though. I'm kind of glad, like, because it let Hans Zimmer like really like put his
Yeah.
heart and soul into like Cavill's theme, and
Yeah.
because of that, it's unique. It's ours.
That's true.
That's Snyder's and Cavill's theme, and it's never gonna they're not gonna use it again. Like,
Well, Pharrell Williams is playing the drums in that part as well. With
yeah,
10 other
that's
people.
crazy.
cool.
With
Pharrell
10 other
Williams.
people. Yeah, there's like 10 drummers all drumming at the same time.
Wow.
And Pharrell's one of them. And I love that, you see, with the IHOP, that's advertisement money.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's just not there for no reason. That's where Pete works. Like, it makes
Yeah.
sense. You know, and then later on, let's
Well,
throw
it's
someone
IHOP.
in it and get more advertisement out of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's genius. It's not like just put a can down in front of the screen or open a laptop or, you know, whatever. It's genius.
Oh no, it's so well cooked in there.
Yeah.
You don't even notice half of it.
No.
But yeah, it pretty much paid for the movie. The movie was like basically profitable before it even hit cinema, which is incredible.
I'm saying it now. Clark definitely stole that cap.
Yeah.
He stole it. I'm sure of it. It don't fit him at all.
Yeah, this is another tough scene as well. Oh, this scene gets me, man.
Maybe Jay. I fear.
Jared, definitely, bro. Every character needs their own theme.
Oh my god, the tornado scene.
Oh, I know. The scene just, it gets me every time.
This scene is so hard,
true,
especially
Joey.
with like, he is your dad, Clark. Don't say that.
Yeah, the impetuous teenager, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the last thing he ever said to him. The last
That's gotta
interaction
be-
was an argument.
That's gonna be hard to live with.
Yeah.
It's no wonder he's such a great person in that memory.
To say he's just
And
about to
you don't
say,
know that there's anybody else on the planet like him.
he's just about to say, right, sorry, look, Dad, and tell him, but no.
Yeah, and he didn't get the chance.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Martha, but that's bang out of order. Why'd you leave the dog in the car like that?
Boo.
She's still gone. She went past the same door she opened. She's like, no. That's Jonathan's dog. But even him, look, still being the hero.
Yeah, and the people who complain about that scene are just, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just so stupid. How can you complain? He could have saved his father. His father told him not to because he knew the second he does this, the whole world's going to know who he is. Yeah.
Well, they missed
And this is going to be the hardest decision he's ever made, not doing it, but he understands why.
they missed the whole point of the dialogue and the scene with him when he's younger.
Yep.
That means that they missed the whole point of this scene also, and then they missed the whole point of what Clark says to Lois.
And that's at the end of the day, he's still a kid, but he's still young.
Well, he's having respect for his father. That's his father's word. Like, he's the only father he's got.
It's his father's choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he needs to keep his mother safe.
Mm.
Your father cannot give you words of advice and then
who
go against
can-
his own advice.
Who can be angry at a father's choice to not put his son in danger, regardless of who
Yeah.
like regardless of if it's Superman or not? You know.
It's a
And
parallel.
he doesn't even know if he'd be able to survive it himself. He don't know how powerful he is.
Exactly.
It's a
That's why he keeps on. Jor-El tells him, keep testing your limits.
Yeah, it's a parallel to Jor-El at the beginning, though, right?
Oh, no, man, to see. Oh,
Oh, Henry can't act though, right?
I know.
Because that looks like a man who has no idea how to act emotion.
Oh, you can feel
And
it, bro.
and the emotion in his eyes now talking to Lois, where he's clearly relived it, and that's the whole point of how we've seen it. And she's feeling it too, like unreal.
So powerful.
You know, like now you just know that, like that connection between the two of them, that he gave her all of that, makes her realize that she needs to hold back. You know.
Yeah. If you can watch it and not feel nothing, then you just there's no hope for you.
No.
Because at that moment, it stopped being a story to her, and she realized, like, she saw the humanity in him. Something
bigger
that
than that.
Batman needs to do in a few.
Oh yeah. A few moments later.
Yeah.
No, they're all gone, Perry. They're all gone. There's absolutely nothing there, mate. No.
2 weeks leave, no pay, that's your penance. Try something like this again, we're done here. No, let's make it 3 weeks since you're so willing to agree with me.
Harry.
No. I believe you saw something else, but not for a moment do I believe that he leads just one code. So whatever your reasons are for dropping it, you're doing the right thing.
Why?
Can you imagine how people on this planet would react if they knew there was someone like this out there?
See how Perry's compounding everything that Jonathan had said to his son. Again, hoping that the viewer understands the message that's trying to be conveyed.
Mm-hmm.
Dog's like, yeah, that's Clark. And it's a LexCorp truck as well. Little does he know.
Well, look at you.
Literally.
I'm not
how
ditching you
there's
guys.
little
I'll be
tiny
back in 2 minutes.
You do your thing, Bruce. You got to go out.
Yeah, I'll
and
be
fight.
2 minutes.
Go and fight.
I'm just going to jump on mute for a sec, guys.
Go and fight some crime, Bruce.
Yeah, fight my demons, Molly.
that went dark. But yeah, no, I love how there's like you've got the LexCorp, you've got like the Wayne satellite and stuff. Like there's so many little, tiny little things that are just like, oh yeah, Zach was already in the first movie. Zach had a whole universe in his head.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, that's what you need to do when you're tackling not only such a loved and famous IP, but a world that spreads out that vast with so many characters. You can't pigeonhole it. You've got to be able to see where you can go, how you can grow it, even if you're not the one that's going to continue it on, to be able to allow others to adapt and add to the story and the world that you've already built.
yeah, exactly.
Diane Lane, again, inspired casting.
I love this moment between them.
Yeah. No, it's quality.
Yeah, beautiful. General Swanwick's that?
No, yep, we know.
Ship appears to have inserted itself into a lunar synchronous orbit, though I have no idea why.
You try communicating with it.
Well, they haven't responded as of yet.
I'm just speculating. But I think whoever's at the helm of that thing is looking to make a dramatic entrance.
You are 100% correct, Mr. Swanwick.
Does anybody know where we keep the thunder cartridges?
Oh, you have no idea.
No, when he said dramatic entrance, yes.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head there. Mystic Swanwick, we'll call you from now on.
Oh, this is it as well. You are not alone.
Oh, it's genius.
When the movie turns into like a horror movie for
Yeah,
a
it
couple of
does.
minutes,
And
so good.
I love the simplicity of Clark just having a beer, just watching some football, having a beer, you know, with his mum.
Budweiser, King of Beers.
Yeah. Ching ching. I love how she's just got no clue that he's just zoomed straight in.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Horrific. So eerie.
That was a brilliant idea.
Mm.
It lets everybody know that this is a villain. Everybody.
Oh, absolutely. It's giving dictator vibes.
True. I love how he made it global as well, where some movies always stay focal where they are.
Well, the colonizers on there, so they'll be used to extracting like languages from planets and
Yeah.
portraying messages in multiple languages.
Yeah, it goes back to
Really
the whole
cool.
point where, you know, the age of expansion, right?
Yeah.
This is not new to them. This is something that they've done, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands of times.
For some time, your world has sheltered one of my citizens. I request that you return this individual
One of my citizens, he says, right?
for reasons unknown.
Yeah, he's already taken ownership of Kryptonians.
Yeah, one of my citizens.
Mm-hmm.
He will have made efforts to blend in. He will look like you, but he is not one of you. To those of you who may know of his current location, the fate of your planet rests in your hands. Kal-El, my saviors.
Well, that's right, Jared, right? When they say that the ship was, you know, buried between 20,000 years worth of ice. It's been there a long time.
Oh yeah, yeah, they definitely came before. Because Jor-El even mentions it at the start of the movie when he said like he's found a planet that they've been to.
Yeah, they
before.
already know. They know the whole system,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Perry's like,
Hello?
Lois, they're running the story we should have run.
Have you seen it? You know where he is?
No. And even if I did, I wouldn't say.
The entire world is being threatened here. This is not the time.
Yeah, now he's mad he didn't run that story.
Oh yeah, no, he's pissed. He's pissed. He's watching everyone else
Yeah.
all over the place. He's like, Lois,
I don't know.
where's your contacts? Where's the story?
I'm back. Sorry, people. Daddy duty
Welcome
called.
back.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Just gonna get a drink while Clark speaks to the Lord.
Oh no, you can, Jared. If you want to come and join the panel, you can. We were supposed to have 4 people on tonight, anyways, but someone couldn't make it.
The more the merrier.
I send you the link.
Sammy, what's your favourite Snyderverse moment of all time?
My favorite Snyderverse moment of all time. Well, the first fight scene from Sucker Punch lives rent free in my head. Where Baby Doll fights the 3 samurais. That definitely
Oh,
lives rent-free
yeah,
in my
that
head.
is a good movie. For me, it's probably the ending of 300. They talk about earlier
Oh,
in the movie
yeah.
about what does he say? The narrator saying that the Spartans are not allowed to show love. They got to be strong, and basically saying that they never allowed to tell their wives that they love them. And then right at the end of the movie, as he's about to die, he cries out, "My queen, my life, my wife, my love." And then that was his last words. He wasn't allowed to say it because it shows that he's weak. But then he had to say in his last, even though she couldn't hear him, he had to fucking say it. Amazing. It always gets me. He does it every time. And then just stands there, arms spread out, just waiting for the arrows to land on it. Amazing.
That's your favorite moment, right?
Oh, bro, it's unreal. Honestly, like I can watch it 1,000 times in a row and I won't get bored of it. There's just something special about that moment. That is the definition of not being afraid to die.
Absolutely. Right. Guys, we have Jared joining us on the panel now. So if you guys say hello, Jared.
What
Hey,
is
Jared.
up? What
How
is
you
up?
doing?
Hey, Jared.
Jared's coming.
Love
with
the hoodie.
spirit of He's got the spirit of Atlantis. I think
I
we're.
Yeah.
came prepared. I came
We
prepared.
have Aquaman.
No way.
Well, you're talking
That's
about
quality.
Zack Snyder movies. You better believe I'm
Yeah,
prepared.
that's
Oh,
amazing. Love,
Yeah,
love
bro.
the hoodie as
Love the
well.
hoodie.
Love the hoodie as well.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Basically, the way it works is that if there's any Zack Snyder merch, assume I'm buying it.
Absolutely.
Well, that's
And
definitely a
Sammy,
rule that's to
my
be adopted.
card hates you right now because you keep sending
What?
me stuff, and I'm like, ah, ah.
Yeah. I keep sending him Rebel Moon statue figurines.
They're
Oh,
so
yeah?
He's having to
cool
buy them.
things.
Yeah,
They have a
there's some great
replica of the
content.
flame swords. I want those swords.
Oh yeah, you can get a full life size
Look at
one,
that
right?
cape.
Like
Yeah.
the actual life size one.
I
They look
did
amazing.
not know that.
They
Yes,
look
you can.
amazing.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
They have the replicas now.
Yep, exactly.
I need them in
Don't
my
play
life.
games with me, General. Don't play games with me, General.
I just love that. I
So
wonder.
bad.
It was kind of funny. There was a theory that was going around that was like, does Clark? Do you think Clark knows that Swanwick is John Jones?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you can see through him. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, if he has the
Yeah.
different anatomy, then for sure, 100%.
It's like
Oh yeah,
when
that
he
is a good
goes.
point.
It's like when he goes to the
I'm
end
sure
of
you
the movie.
can see it in his DNA though.
It's like at the end of the movie where he goes, "I guess I'll just have to trust you."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, I like it more that it is Martian Manhunter. That I didn't really like. I don't really like the fact. I don't really appreciate it when Superman is pally with the government.
Yeah.
No, working for the
Listen,
government.
no soups. They're gonna lock
I
you up
work for the
until-
USA.
I got news for you. The comics that were coming around in at this era had Superman being abducted by the U.S. government and tortured.
Yeah.
No, I disagree. This would not happen.
Yeah, I'm like, no.
I love this part though, where Swanwick, he's the only one that don't get scared and don't jump back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
love
man's a
that.
general.
I saw this
It just
fantastic
fits so
meme.
well.
I saw this fantastic meme that was like, if you ever feel stupid, remember they put handcuffs on Superman.
That's true.
Yeah. Just to
Yeah,
make
they
him feel comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
You just pop open in a sec. It doesn't even like. It's
He's
just
like,
like,
all
oh,
right,
whatever."
cards on the
Like,
table. I'm done.
Yeah. You may as well have put.
So,
string
Jared,
around
what's your
his hands.
favourite Snyderverse moment?
It's interesting the size they make Swanwick as well in that scene.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, big dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favourite Snyderverse moment then, guys?
When Superman shows up in the Snyder Cut and the axe doesn't even dent him and he goes, I'm not impressed, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
so
super
bad.
bad.
I could watch that scene on repeat for hours and never get bored because I'm a big Superman guy. And it's very rare that you see Superman like let loose like a total badass.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, he's always holding back.
He's always
Yeah,
holding
that's
back.
true.
And that one he's like, I don't that's why I love Zach. He's like, yeah, Superman doesn't hold back. Just punch the crap out of him.
If you think Superman's a Boy Scout, wake the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. Wait.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got someone in to take over your whole
Oh,
entire
yeah.
planet, I mean, are you going to really hold back?
No,
No.
you shouldn't. Exactly. When he has the same powers as you.
Yeah,
But that's
What
the
about you,
astounding.
Tom?
I really
that-
don't know.
There's too many good
There's
moments.
so many good moments in these movies that it's really hard to pick.
I know
I've got
exactly what
BVS
mine is.
BVS
What?
flying through my head right now. I've got, you're obviously watching Man of Steel, and there's, I mean, you
The
can
Martha
see
scene's
many
gotta be one of the
parts
best.
this film.
Yeah, it's-
Zack Snyder's Justice League. The first time I watched it, one, I was just so happy and ecstatic that we even had it, and then
I cried
the
for
more
it.
I watch it, the more I
Yeah,
see
same here, bro.
their own moments, and
I've seen it 15 times.
You're an amateur.
I know. I have to keep doing it. My goal is
Those
to
are
get to
rookie
100.
numbers.
You're an amateur.
Gotta pump them numbers up.
I did that years ago.
But my second favorite is when the Trinity first assembles at the end of BVS because
yeah.
to see Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman side by side for the first time, I'm like, oh, particularly when the Wonder Woman theme just kicks in, it's heavy metal. I was like, oh yeah.
Even down to small parts.
I think
where-
that's probably my favorite.
even
scene.
small parts where Batman's just sitting on top of the gargoyle, looking down at Commissioner Gordon. Like, you see those scenes, and you're like, I've been waiting for that the whole entire time I've been watching Batman. I've been waiting for that one scene for the whole time. Even with the dark side battle with him grappling through the buildings, like these tiny little moments become some of my favorite moments because we're seeing it on screen for the first time. I don't know, it's too hard for me to.
How about when,
That's straight out of the comic book, straight onto the page.
There's too many.
Onto the screen, sorry.
I don't know,
that's the
even
thing
the-
about Zach. He for real recreates comic panels. Like
Oh,
shot
yeah.
for-
Frame
I'm
for
like,
frame.
I'm like,
absolutely.
I can name the comics he draws from. It's like the first time I read 300, I was like, this is the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my third favorite.
I'm hard pressed to name. I'm hard pressed to name a movie moment that would be my. It's impossible for me. It's
I'll
absolutely
give you a
impossible.
Yeah, because I mean, like
suggestion.
for every one I can think of, like there's 10
There's
others, and
another
I'm
one.
like, oh no,
mean,
but
Sammy,
that is good as well.
The
like,
warehouse scene in
So good.
BVS
Oh,
with
yeah.
Batman
Yeah, I
basically
mean, come
being
on, I mean-
Arkham Batman.
Yeah, I mean,
He finally saved Martha.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
That's hands down the
that's
best.
the funny thing, and I did I did little videos explaining all these controversial moments, and the number one thing that I always tell people is actually watch the movies, because when you watch them, Zach explains stuff really well.
yeah. So it's
Yeah, I did a post about a week ago about it. I went in deep on that post and I showed.
Yeah, it's always a good starting point if someone can watch the movie and actually pay attention to dialogue instead of waiting for exposition so they know what's going on. Actually pay attention to the dialogue and follow the scene properly, and you'll realize that everything is moving just the way it should be.
Yeah.
And you will get there. Just wait and hold back.
The thing is, like, a lot of people are used to the whole Marvel movies explaining everything to you right away. They don't want to actually wait.
Yeah. Oh, guys, how about if we go here and do this and see him, and then maybe this will happen? And it's like, 20 minutes, I'm going to see exactly what he just said happen. That's
we don't want that. We want a journey. We want to experience it the way the characters are. We want to experience those moments the same time they are, so you get to basically feel the same emotion at the same time.
It's like that scene when instead of like in the version of Justice League that does not exist, when they decide to revive Superman, it's like everyone coming to that same conclusion. You have the Man of Steel theme, and then Cyborg just lights up the hologram instead of them saying, "Let's go revive Superman."
Yeah. It's that they're living in that moment, they're feeling that moment, you're experiencing it with them, rather than them doing the moment just to tell you what they're about to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I will be honest.
This scene's amazing.
Man of Steel, when Zod says "I will find him," is still one of my favorite moments.
I will find him. That's so
because
good.
Because you at that moment you're like, yeah, this guy's not going to give up. This guy is not going to take no for an answer.
He's going to hunt the who looking for him.
No.
But then that gets encapsulated with Clark saying to him, "My mother," right? Now he's throwing.
I just love that scene where he just shows up and he goes, "You think you can threaten my mother?"
Like, and that's going straight back to him. You might want to find me, but this is what happens when you do find me.
And that's the thing about Superman that a lot of fans don't realize. If you threaten anyone close to Superman,
you got problems.
The gloves come off, bro.
Yeah, you got problems.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like I can't count how many times Superman has actually killed Zod in the comics. That happens all the time.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
But Snyder don't understand Superman.
Exactly.
And I'll say it again, bro. Dribble.
Oh no, I can't. Honestly, the Snyder. I'll debate a Snyder hater any day of the week, twice on a Sunday, Tyson Fury style, no problem.
There's not really a
because
debate,
they are absolutely clueless. Honest to God, the interactions I've had with some people is genuinely like scratch your head. Like, are you being serious or just trolling, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Scary, man.
But
the internet's a great thing because we get moments like this where we can all come together, people from different parts of the world, and like do streams enjoying something we like. But then it can create horrible, evil people who will say horrible, disgusting things like me and Sean's experience today in the group. Yeah, Sean.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's not good.
I've seen stuff online, and I've got involved in many a conversation. Believe me, and the stuff that I've seen being an admin of that page has blown my mind. From how
scary, bro.
How bad.
There's some crazy people on the internet.
How bad it really can
get. Really? Crazy people on the internet? I wouldn't know.
But to know that's what we see just running a Snyderverse page.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what goes to Snyder and the people close to him.
Yeah, especially after what he said not long ago.
Snyder called these people out. He's like, he actually said, "I would love to study the minds of these people."
Yeah, but it would take him longer than the whole entire Snyderverse trilogy to even find the brain.
It dribbled out the ear.
The thing that I always say whenever someone says like that's not Superman or anything like that, I'm like, no, that's just not the version of Superman that you grew up with, and that's fine. Right. But there are multiple versions of these freaking characters.
That's completely correct. Completely correct.
I'll tell you another thing that's good about the internet, though, is the fact that if it weren't for the internet, we never would have got the Snyder Cut.
Oh yeah, exactly.
We
That's the
never
thing I
would have
always
done
say.
Sun behind him.
or we never would have raised $1 million for AFSP either. All of this
Yeah.
is because of the internet. So as much bad there is on the internet, there's always that little bit more good. Always.
Completely agree.
Yeah,
Completely
exactly.
agree.
Oh, and that's why I always tell people, no matter what happens with Zach, whether or not we get more movies, which I'm still convinced we probably will.
Yep.
We got the Snyder cut. That alone is a miracle.
Yep.
Yeah, literally, we managed to literally sway $1 billion company to basically buckle to our demands. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely crazy. Like in about 10, 15 years' time, there's going to be a documentary about this movement because there's no other movement like it. And people can call it toxic. There's nothing toxic about liking something that other people don't. Just because we like something, it doesn't make us bad people.
No, that's 100% correct.
And what
Oh,
I
hey,
always
Droga.
say,
There's nothing toxic about being passionate.
yeah, but what I always say is that whenever I see like someone making fun of Zack Snyder's daughter or anything like that, and I always put in there,
bro,
and
yeah.
they call us toxic.
No, bro, seriously, that's the
Yeah,
one thing that really winds me up, and it's like, if I could lock me in a room with them.
Yeah. It's
Coward.
yeah, it's the cowards. And I just want to bring attention to Euphoric Sloth in the chat. One, sorry to hear about the passing of your father, but at the same time, to know that a scene within a movie helped you get through that is amazing. And I'm sure all the people involved, if they heard that, they'd be touched by that.
And by the way, Sloth, I do appreciate the Halo love, brother. That's signed by the Master Chief, by the way.
Oh, that's cool.
You're a Halo guy.
Oh yeah.
There's
Oh,
Samantha Wynn.
all the time. The
Tom's
show
got a new
kind
back,
of broke
buddy.
my heart, but the games are like where I go.
Soon. I'll be
Yeah,
seeing
we'll-
you soon.
Yeah.
Stickies to the face.
Yeah,
Stickies to the face.
Hey man, but
Halo's incredible.
it is the thing that always blows my mind about Zach's movies. That whenever I see, I saw a post that said that someone was actually going to commit to like off themselves, and then they saw the Flash scene from Zack Snyder's Justice League saying, "Make your own future, make your own past." It's all right there, and they said that right there changed my whole mindset.
And
See, that's back on that.
that makes that scene worth it tenfold, right?
Absolutely. Zach's movies like save people.
Yeah, that's
Over 52. Thanks for joining. Facts, Sloth. Completely agree.
That guy's cool.
No, thank you for sharing that. You know, it's that's the beauty of these movies and what they've done for people. And I think more people need to understand that
More people
these movies.
Yeah.
Movies have touched people and helped people and opened people's minds in ways that other comic book movies don't, because these aren't just popcorn movies. These are movies with heart, feeling, emotion. They're grounded, and some people
have to think.
Some people think and feel what these movies are purveying, and it makes them feel uncomfortable. Because it makes them feel uncomfortable, they want to distance themselves from it, and they don't want to admit it. Where other people, they
definitely, bro.
And then when you embrace it, you learn something.
Yeah. No, I spoke about this recently, and it's like these movies, like genuinely, that they show you that even the best of us, like it's Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, all of them, even Aquaman, all of them, they've all been through adversity, they've all been through really hard times, and no matter like what you do and like how bad things get, there's always hope. And like the best thing you can do is rely on other people. Like always go to other people, because united you're stronger than ever.
Superman's getting his strength back. You better run.
I just love the way he just looks at the dude like, you and me, bro.
Yeah, you're fucked now, bro.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stick me with a needle, really, bro? Like, damn.
Samantha wins in this scene as well, right?
Yeah, he is.
She's one of the.
She was on a couple of minutes ago. She'll be back, I think.
Okay, who's your favorite DC Snyderverse character? So it could be anybody from like Zack Snyder's Justice League or BVS or even Watchmen. Who's your favorite?
All right. Superman, because he made Superman somehow, because beforehand I thought Superman was a joke. I see Man of Steel and I'm like, okay, I get it now. But I gotta be honest, Aquaman, he made Aquaman a badass.
Yeah, Aquaman's cool.
Yeah, that's true. But no, for me,
it's Batfleck all the way. Batfleck.
Yeah,
he's the dog.
Oh, absolutely.
Rorschach and Batman.
Somehow,
Rorschach is amazing.
Yeah.
Here's what a lot of people forget whenever they say he had a bad Batman. Kevin frickin' Conroy said Affleck was the best Batman.
Yes, he did. He said,
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
said he's got the
wait a
best balance
second
of the
here.
two.
yeah.
Yeah, the best balance between Batman and Bruce Wayne, and it's true. He's born to play Bruce Wayne, and he's just as good of a Batman.
And the
Wonder Woman
hilarious
is my
part,
favorite. Wonder Woman.
Oh, but Batman don't kill.
Yeah, he does. He 100%. By the way, every movie, my
The psychopath.
favorite are the people that say, I hate it when Batman kills. My favorite Batman's Michael Keaton.
Yeah, and he's like a
Like,
serial
what?
killer.
He dropped a
You mean the
bomb in someone's
Batman?
pants and smiled. Hello.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, the guy that sets someone on fire while they're
Yeah.
all alive.
Oh,
yeah.
On
yeah,
that note,
such a
Yeah.
chill
Bruce
Batman.
Tim was like, we were going to have Superman kill Zod, but we were too cowardly about it. Good on Zach to do
Yeah,
this.
people don't like it. Snyder's bold. That's the problem. See, it's like if you're gonna kill, don't like prance around there and try and be like, oh, it's nothing. No, if you're gonna do it boldly, and that's exactly what he did in the warehouse scene. He was pulling no punches, and he was smashing everyone to bits. It was amazing. That is the best Batman fight scene, like live action fight scene anyway of all time.
It
No
so
two ways
is.
about it. No two ways about it.
And the thing about what I loved about Batfleck from the very beginning is I was wondering how is Affleck going to do the Batman voice, but they just gave him a voice changer. I'm like,
Yeah, which
why
is
didn't
genius.
anyone think
It
of
makes
that?
sense.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
because
so
the thing
good.
for it was
Makes perfect
it's
sense.
better than Bale going,
Yeah.
where is she?
It's like, how do I people don't know I
Yeah.
voice? Well, I create all this other tech. I'm just going to use a voice changer.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know what's kind of
Brilliant,
funny?
man. Like,
Nolan's
why
the
wouldn't
dude that was trying to make a more grounded Batman. You'd think he would give Batman a voice changer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the Bale Batman movies, but the only thing I don't like about those movies is his voice. I can't stand the voice.
Yeah, no, I like
Yeah,
I like him.
the voice is good and begins, but then it progressively gets worse.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Hi,
you really
Mika.
get that.
Welcome to the stream.
Well, my
Mika!
favorite,
Mika, get on, bro. Join the stream.
Hey, Michael, come
or
on,
like,
man.
how about
We're
where
about
he
1
puts
hour
a literal
28.
artillery cannon on the Batmobile
Because
Oh,
it makes,
yeah, bro.
because he
makes
could.
sense.
And he's adding that on in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like that wasn't.
Yeah,
It's not on
because
it's not on the car beforehand. Like in
Because what
BDS or in
Zack
Suicide
said-
Squad.
what Zach said is that he designed a lot of Batman's tech to be able to be upgraded and
Yeah.
like advanced as time goes on because he's Batman.
Of course.
So cool.
Which is
I would have loved to have seen him fight Darkseid in the Hellbat armor. Amazing.
Oh yeah.
The thing I love about Zach's movies with DC is that he puts so much thought into it because as opposed to just throwing stuff together, no, he actually planned it out. And the amount of the amount of comic book like references in these movies. But if you want to see some hot toys, I got.
Yeah, I was gonna
toys
say.
right there.
Yes,
you're-
bro.
Wait,
You have
actually, you
no
know what? Here, I'll show
idea.
them off.
You have
I
no
got Henry
idea. how many
Cavill
toys
right
these
here,
colors are insane.
Yeah, that's
dope.
quality. It's quality.
Looking stoic.
Then they didn't make a reissue for Wonder Woman for Justice League, so I tracked down one from BVS because I didn't want the 1984 one. I was like, I want the Zack Snyder with the sword and the shield.
That's amazing.
And then I got Nightmare Batman
Oh, wait, that's
Oh, here we
cheating.
go.
with
Yeah,
the
that's
gun
cool.
because
Yeah,
I'm gonna
bro.
tell people screw you. There you
You
go.
think you can threaten my mother?
Yes,
Yeah.
the best part. You think
And
you can
then-
threaten my mother.
Our boy Ray.
Oh, how good
Oh,
was
yeah, Cyborg.
Zack Snyder's Justice League. man.
Oh, you know what's kind of funny? After watching ZSJL, I was like, I see why Ray was upset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Rightly. And Ray, like, I'm sorry, but Ray Fisher has been the realest one throughout all of this.
Facts.
Oh, definitely.
And the funny part is that arguably he's in Rebel Moon, which by the way has more hype than Star Wars right now.
Yes.
Oh,
All
yeah.
over the place. And he's loving every second of it.
He deserves it, honestly.
Yeah,
He really
he does.
deserves it.
He does.
Even
I love seeing
people
how
that
happy he is on the tour.
yeah, it after everything that dude went through just for trying to say, hey, we on that Justice League set.
Yeah.
I wish you all the luck in the world, dude.
Yeah, I think it's important as well for other people that are in industries like that, or just anywhere that they work, that are dealing with anything that's either close to that or any type of situation that makes them feel inferior or bullied or an outcast. You can speak up, and if you do speak up, the real people will support you, and there's always other chances and there's always other opportunities. Don't just stay in something because you feel you're not going to have any other opportunities. And Ray took that chance. Ray was no one. He was an unknown. He took that chance.
Yeah.
He felt the sting, and look where he is now.
He straight up said, "If I never act again, so be it."
Yeah.
You have to
I'm
take
like,
that
you know
stance
what?
for you
I
believe in.
respect you because too many actors, when they face controversy, they're like, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Ray's like, no,
If you have your morals and you believe in your morals cannot be. You have to be unwaverable.
And that's why we stand with Ray Fisher.
That means you put your morals in. If you put your morals ahead of money, then your morals mean something. If you put money ahead of your morals, then your morals mean nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
This scene's so important, right? Because people need to realize that with this scene, this is the first time that he's ever had a fight. This is the first fight he's ever had.
Yeah,
Like, the first
exactly.
fight he ever threw with his dog.
Wait, Bruce. Not only is this his first fight, this is his first fight against people that could actually hurt him.
Yeah,
with trained soldiers born to kill. That was their purpose. Literally, they were born to kill.
Rockets and bullets and
By
explosions.
the way, fun fact.
And the humans are shooting at him as well. Yeah. So like, it's even his people that are attacking him as well. Like, it's crazy.
Fun fact. Before Gal Gadot auditioned for Wonder Woman, she was actually in the running to play Feora.
Oh wow!
I could have seen that, but
yeah, totally.
I could have seen it, but I'm glad it didn't happen. Let's be honest.
No, she's perfect as Wonder Woman. She absolutely nailed it.
What sold me on her as Wonder Woman is in BVS when she first meets Batman. She goes, "I don't think you've ever known a woman like me," and she just smiles. That's Wonder Woman right there, baby. That is Wonder Woman.
That flirtatious moment between the two of them is fantastic in the museum.
It's just I love where she like Superman goes, "This thing is from another world, my world. Oh, I've killed things from other worlds before." I'm like, yes. And then Batman and Superman go,
catch up with
guys.
You. Yeah, catch up, guys. Like,
yeah, I just love that.
I've got numbers.
Yeah, I like how Fiora's like taunting Clark here, whereas she's like, you're unsure of yourself.
She's got no respect for him at all.
I sent this
mocking him.
I sent this fight scene to a friend of mine that's an auntie because during the whole Zod thing with the heat vision at the end of the movie, she said, well, Superman could have put his hand in front of Zod's face. I'm like, they did it in this scene, and the heat vision knocked the hand away.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the thing.
That was the first shot of Cavill that got released. Was them up against that set.
Yeah. That was
the first ever shot we saw of it.
That's what I love about Zack's movies is that he doesn't really have a lot of like holes in his like storytelling logic. A lot of it is like solid tight if you pay attention.
Yeah.
Like Soups is just getting railed on.
Yeah,
he's like lying unconscious on the ground.
Notice he still saves the human who falls out of the helicopter.
Yep.
They're shooting at him.
Yeah.
He still saves them.
Yep.
What I love about that scene as well, like if you watch it, Clark does like a kind of a barrel roll mid-air so that it doesn't so he doesn't harm the pilot when he catches him.
That's the other thing.
It softens the blow. Yeah.
Like,
even in ZSJL, when Barry is moving Iris, he's very careful because physically he would turn her into soup.
Touches.
Yeah,
he'll break her bones because of the speed he'll be moving.
Yeah, they thought when you put that much thought into like what you're making, I can't help but say, okay, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Snyder, he talked about in the night basically what would have happened in the Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. He was when the Flash was going to go back in time, they had to do a precise point in time because, like, he went in such detail with it. The planet would be in a different point in space because it orbits around the sun. Yeah, it takes like obviously the full 365 days to go around. So if they left too early, the Flash could literally go back in time and end up literally floating in space. That's how precise they had to be with like all the measurements to make it crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, there was only 2 windows that they could do it in, and then
And one of them was BBS.
I know,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, oh, again, the amount of thought that this man put into this. He actually made time travel understandable. How about that?
Yeah, the man's a genius.
I think it's so funny that like in the storyboards and stuff, when Bruce is talking to Flash about that, and then he's saying like, oh well, which one would you choose? And Flash tells him, and he's like, yeah, well, do the other one because you got it wrong.
Yeah.
He's like, that didn't work.
So good. Oh,
I love the little chemistry between Fiora and the General. I love this.
Yeah, I love that.
It.
That's
little,
so good.
The little thing that they have all the way through for the first
Death is his own rule.
Because what that is, it's a warrior showing another warrior like respect. And I'm like, that's
I love
awesome.
it. I love it. She's like, right, you want to go for the knives? Let's do the knives then. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
we'll
okay,
do that.
fine.
That's fine. You know,
A good death is its own
it's
reward.
a reward. I've got you. I'm going to help you. It's not a problem.
At least
He's
he allowed him to go
Clark's
down
like,
with a fight.
no.
Yeah.
He would
She could have gone, okay, human, come on, let's do this.
And then it cuts back, and you just see the fear in his eyes. Like, oh my god, so good. Like he knew right then that was like.
But he's willing to accept it. You've got to respect that.
Yeah.
My man just
Absolutely,
goes, no,
you're right. You have to pay attention.
I've had enough of you.
I got into an argument with someone on stream because someone put in the chat that the Whedon cut explained the mother boxes better. So immediately
Didn't explain anything.
Well,
It's just
yes, but what
where
I
is
did
my mother?
was I brought it up. You know, it's kind of funny. I basically went into it. I had like all the lines and everything, and then someone goes, "Well, Jared, isn't that like your interpretation of the movie?" And I go, "Nope, that's literally what it says in the movie."
Some people
he's
talk
not
for the
explaining
point
it
of
all.
talking. They talk for the point of talking because they don't know what they're talking about. Like, there's no way.
I was arguing with someone, and then they were arguing about BVS, and I said, "Okay, so they explained it here, 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 and here." She goes, "That's not in the movie," and I'm like, "Which version of BVS did you watch? Did you watch the theatrical cut?" And I'm like, "That's why. That's why."
Yeah.
Which you can't blame people for having the. You can't blame people for having the problems with the film that are the problems with the film, right? If that's the only.
When you watch the theatrical cut, I can't blame them.
Yeah,
they make
but
Superman
when
look
the
like an
Ultimate
idiot for
Edition
not seeing a
exists,
bomb in the wheelchair.
If they haven't seen the Ultimate Edition, then you can forgive them for having the problems with the film that exist within the theatrical cut. But when the Ultimate Edition exists and you want to continue to keep moaning about the problems in the theatrical cut, go watch the Ultimate Edition and see that the way you feel is exactly the way all of us feel and how we don't feel when we watch the Ultimate Edition, because it's all there. It's the whole reason that edition exists. It's the whole reason why the studio should have to him in the first place.
That's okay. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, Mike. I said it earlier. Warner Brothers dropped the ball more times than an armless basketball player.
And that is like one of the best analogies I have ever seen. Because
they get the ball thrown to them, and it just goes.
And the thing
Warner
is,
Brothers
like,
is a world-class studio in dropping the ball.
It's not like they have. It's not like they're stuck with IP that no one knows. They have the most iconic superheroes of all time.
Literally,
no. They have the most iconic morons of all time running the studio, which is why they have a problem even seeing the IP that they have and how to use it properly. And when they have a visionary director like Zach, who has a whole entire world lined out and a whole entire plan lined out, they decide to sit there and go, doesn't make any sense. No, we're not really feeling it. And then we end up in the position that we've been ended up in for the last few years.
Wasn't that a studio note? There was a studio note once that I think Goyer got, where they're like, you can't blow up Superman's ship. How's he going to get back to Krypton?
Yeah, how's he going to get back home?
Yeah, literally. How does he
blow the ship up? How's he going to go home?
They're incompetent.
Imagine having to sit there and listen to that and say, sorry, did you say how's Superman going to get home? It's like, yeah, right, you're fired. You see, that's where
He's like, wait a second. I
Yeah.
love his
Yeah.
reaction. He's like, read the beginning of the movie. The planet blows up. It even happens to the Reeves movie.
yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't understand the Flash turning back
No,
time scene in
they don't
Justice League
understand.
either, did they?
Yeah,
Sorry?
they
you
couldn't
say,
understand what
Chris?
was going on.
And then Toby Emmerich had
because
to
that was
basically
Chris.
be there for a reward for it.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
He was in. Loved where he was in the audience as it like got like an Oscar. I was like,
Love in the Glass, Sean.
Oh yeah, mate.
Yes, bro.
It's an original right there. It's a little tease, so it's always there for the future.
Come on, bro. Drop some information about it. Sean is an aspiring movie maker. Sean is writing an amazing script, and
Yeah.
hopefully good things come from it.
Yeah. This is a glass I've had
Hopefully.
made because this is a gift to someone very important in the industry that I'm going to be getting to. It's a symbol for the script there,
Oh, sweet.
and on the back, the Gods That Bind Us Part 1 Bloodlines will be
Oh
coming
yeah.
sometime in the
Oh.
future. It's actually just been it's just been in the process of being copywritten right now, and I am at this moment 46 pages away from a full rewrite, and then that's it. It's done, and it will be
Sweet.
being sent off. Bruce has been great. Bruce has been helping me out with a lot of the logos and stuff, but completely
Oh, it's
original
nothing, bro.
IP. Completely original IP. I've already written the full trilogy. It's pretty exciting, and so once it gets done, you guys have heard this first, so it's always going to be here now. It's on the internet, so
Sweet.
like
Awesome.
now I've said it, everyone knows. But and the
Best of luck, bro.
I
Good
appreciate
things are
it.
going to come from it here, I'm telling you. From what you've told me about it, it sounds absolutely amazing. Proper original idea, and this is what we need more of.
Oh, it's got everything. It's got everything that everyone loves. And as someone who loves movies myself and watch them more than anything, I've taken heed from everything that I don't like and made sure that the action sequences are fantastic, that the dialogue is there, that the characters are memorable, and there's something for everyone. And from all the people that have read the script, because they do say in the industry to give it to as many people as possible, and then the feedback that comes back, you kind of know if it's true or not.
Mhm.
And the one thing that I've taken from it is everybody that's read it, everybody has a different favorite character. So that's important.
That's a good sign, dude.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
good
important.
sign.
Yeah,
Oh cool.
definitely.
So yeah, I look forward to it, and obviously you guys, like if anything does come of it,
Yeah.
I'll be on Sammy's channel giving you the exclusives for the castings and things
Heck
like that.
yeah.
Let's go.
That's definitely happening.
Can't wait to cover it.
And yeah, I'll be
Best of luck, bro.
probably reaching out, Sammy, to come on your channel when my comic script is done.
Yes,
Oh,
bro.
absolutely.
This is a panel for the geniuses. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, exactly.
save the comic industry. I'll save the movie industry.
I got you, bro. I got you.
And then what you can do is you can make the comic for my movie, right?
Yeah, there you go. I got
Yeah.
you, dude.
And then I'll
Yeah.
make my movie, and we can make your comic.
This is our origin story, dude.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. See right there. That's how we work, and that's what the
Hi,
fandom's
John. So
right there. That's what the Snyderverse fandom's about right there.
Yeah.
We support each other,
United, bro.
and we're pushing each other
Absolutely.
forward.
Yeah, exactly.
absolutely. Us
This is what the
united.
fandom actually is, as opposed to what the other people on the internet think we are.
Well, the people who aren't part of it and the
Yeah.
people that weren't part of the movement
Yeah.
are the people that think the movement's that way, right?
Mhm.
Because they judge it from the outside. They're going, oh, that must be like they must be really toxic because that's all I'm hearing. So yeah, but if you're in it and lucky enough to be a part of the movement and be a part of a huge page on Facebook for the Snyderverse, the amount of people that I see that love it, that genuinely enjoy every moment of it, who also have visited it recently, were never part of it, never watched the movies before, and have watched them for the first time, and now they're ordering every Zack film, and they're on the page constantly making posts about how amazing it is, and watching the movies constantly like we do, and seeing more and more and more, and finding a love for it that they never knew that they would have for a movie franchise.
Dude.
That's the beauty of the movement.
Zack's movies
Yeah, definitely.
Zach's movies got me reading comic books again.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
same here, bro.
Same.
Same here.
That's beautiful.
Brought me back to
Because
comic books.
before I was, my channel was founded because the Snyder Cut. What I was so excited.
As many
That's
were.
amazing, bro.
Many more.
were.
I still remember that day. I was getting out of the dentist office. I'm checking Facebook, and then all of a sudden I see that black and white Wonder Woman post that says ZSJL on HBO Max, and I was like, "How long was I in the dentist office for?"
How many years have I been under?
I'm like, did I just?
What year is it?
What year is it? Oh
Like,
no!
yeah, I just the Jumanji right there.
Yeah, exactly. It's that exactly, Sammy.
Quickly check yourself. Make sure you look.
Act United, Fluff. Act United.
Yeah.
Hi, John Soul. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're watching Man of Steel at the moment, and Metropolis is being destroyed.
Release the world engine.
Absolutely.
If you're in the
The
movie,
CGI in that movie is
I'm a part of
insane.
a giant family, the most encouraging and friendly family
Yeah.
I've been a part of. Facts, Micah. Facts. Us united, one big family. One big family. No doubt.
And that's the astounding thing, by the way, is that I showed every time I show my friends Zach's movies, they're like, "This came out in 2013 and it looks this good."
Yep. Yeah.
Well,
then show them
you know what's hilarious?
Like, look at
I didn't
that
know
scene.
Zod's armor was CGI. I was like, "What?"
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Yep.
That
Yep.
scene
Well-
where Cal's like in space and then he just flies towards Earth, like, oh my god, that's incredible.
I think it's because Zach used to be a painter, and when you understand how to properly light something,
Yeah.
because depending on how a scene is, get away with a lot when it comes to visual
Oh,
effects.
it can hide many a sin. It
Yeah.
can hide many a sin.
Well, he draws
That's also-
every
that's
scene,
also another thing
like
that people
every
do
frame he draws.
With the Flash, right? It's not that it's not about being a bad director. It's not about having a bad visual effects team. The problem is everything has to be in place before the shot is shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like you
that's
said,
exactly
the
right. He
lighting,
pre-plans everything.
the lighting, the spatial awareness, the understanding, the panning, all of it has to be there before it even goes to the visual effects team. Because when it goes to the visual effects team and you've already got all that, it makes not only their job easier, but they understand the role that they're given. When you're sending something across hoping that the visual effects team is just going to be able to make it look great through visual effects, that's why when we're watching it, we're like, this don't look right.
Yeah,
Because they're struggling to understand the vision. But when they've got a whole storyboard before they even have to look at the previs, they know straight away what they're doing.
I mean, I swear.
Well, that
Stephen was the
that's what,
perfect example of it.
I mean,
That's
look
what like
at what
Ezra
Zach
was saying as well.
Look
When
at
he
what
was
Zach
when they
was.
were
Look at what
That's
Zach
what
was
Ez-
able to. I'm like, go ahead, Sammy.
No, you carry this on and someone can chop it up and we'll make a whole dance track out of it.
Yeah, exactly. But
like I was just saying that, like that's what Ezra was saying as well, as like if you wanted to, you didn't have to like sit and think about how Zach was seeing the scene. If you wanted to say like, oh Zach, can you show me the scene? Like he goes into his little book and then like beautiful, incredible, like illustrated drawings, like showing you exactly how Zach is seeing it.
Yeah.
He's a
I'd love to have
true.
all of his
He's not just a
storyboards as just
director.
books.
He's a true
Just
author,
books
a
on the
true
shelf.
filmmaker.
I really hope that one day we get like an art book and it's all of his like storyboards.
Yeah. I buy instant buy. And this scene now with the world engine.
Mhm.
Bro, that scene's amazing.
That's how you know what Zach was going to do with Brainiac, right there.
Yeah, definitely.
That
Or
moment
even-
he's flying up and it's trying to grab him is everything you know was going to come.
Another
A lot
thing
of people
that I heard.
didn't notice that they're actually fighting at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
But the water's all pushed out.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Well, the other what they could have done is, by the way, if they wanted to like use the Justice League Watchtower, just repair the world engine, put that thing in space. There's your Watchtower.
That's true.
Oh,
I've always wanted DC Watchtower. Always wanted to see that in live action.
There you go.
If Zach comes back and finishes his Justice League movies and it ends with like the Watchtower, that would be incredible. They'd be just like, okay, he's just made totally live action Justice League cartoon.
Yeah. My group cover photo of one of my groups used to be the Zacktivated Justice League looking out at the Watchtower of Earth. Amazing image.
Oh yeah, I've got that image. I know which one you're talking about. It's like a fan edit. So good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love the shot of like Superman with the world engines coming down on him, and he's like reaching up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
looking like Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
Yeah.
getting to that in about a minute or so.
And the thing about that is like how they how the way Zach intersperses it with Perry trying to get out of Metropolis, and you see that girl screaming. I like to think Superman's using his super hearing, and hearing those screams motivates him to like go through the beam, because he's like, people are depending on me.
That's a beautiful.
Yeah. Perry shows as well. Not all heroes wear capes. He stays behind for that girl.
Yeah.
She's trapped, and he don't leave her.
We're not leaving you. You're not We're not leaving you behind. Right.
Yeah, Jenny.
Perry's a bad boy.
I love Jenny so much. What an odd little duck.
Do you think Jarrell was really gone for good?
No.
I reckon he could still be in the ship somewhere, because it's still there in Zacktivated Justice League. It's not destroyed.
Well, he's in the key, isn't he?
Yeah, they can just but the key was, well, here's the thing. The key was was in the ship that like set off the wormhole, but the ship was not destroyed, because Zach's plan for Superman 2 was going to be Feora comes out of the Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
So what if she uses the key, because the key could be in the Phantom Zone with them? What if she uses the key to come back?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Literally one of
sound as
the best
well.
scenes.
That sound, the world engineer.
Sound design in this is
amazing.
incredible.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
This is the moment he becomes Superman.
Yep.
Yeah. Never mind, damn it. Help. But yeah, this is such like a personal moment as well. Like a really
Boy,
it's just so
Sloth.
good.
The hoodie was when they were doing a fundraiser a little while ago.
Oh, that's been so perfect.
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Brad, that would be the theatrical version of BBS has been added.
Look at that.
Did you
To
hear
Netflix.
that apparently they wanted to give Netflix the theatrical cut of Justice League, and Netflix said no?
It's not. I don't think it was Netflix that said no. I think it was Warner Brothers, because Netflix even said in the article that they wanted more of Zach's work. Like they want.
How great
to license
is
Zach's
it?
Existing.
How great is it that the head of Netflix basically went, "Yeah, we'd love to license the Snyderverse
Literally.
because we," and that tells me, hey, if Rebel Moon is big, I wouldn't be surprised if we start hearing some stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh,
I wouldn't be
on one hand,
surprised.
you've got James Gunn being like, "Oh, this is wacky," and then on the other hand, you've got Scott Stuber, who's like the head of Netflix, going like, "Yeah, that's a cool idea. Wish we owned it." Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, dude, just get real. Get real.
If Rebel Moon becomes a hot, brand new franchise, and a lot of the
It's gonna be.
the disjointed Star Wars fans watch it and find another avenue to fill that sci-fi void, then all the studios out there are gonna see that Zach's stock is going through the roof. And if the fandom shows the support that we know we all do, and the numbers and the viewing numbers and updated Q1 numbers for Netflix continue to rise to Q3 when the second part drops as well, then everyone out there with a streaming service, everyone wanting new content, is going to look at that and say, this guy's got the blueprint. And then that's when they start.
Get me involved.
Well, not only
2024 is
that,
going to
because
be an incredible year for Zack.
It's going to be a very interesting
Really,
year, maybe a pivotal
really
year
is.
in how cinema moves forward.
Well,
Yeah.
because here's my thinking is that if it's big, then if Rebel Moon is huge, Netflix will want to invest more in Zack. Maybe they approach Zaslav and say, "Hey, listen, we'd love to do his DC stuff here. You can do whatever you want there.
Yeah.
We'll do it here, and we'll do all that." Because I get the feeling with Zaslav licensing practically every DC project at this time,
Yeah.
he'd be like, "It's money."
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's
They
what
gotta
people
hurry
don't
up.
understand. Like, no, people that literally
Yeah.
don't understand. When we was doing #sell the Snyderverse, right? It doesn't mean we're actually talking about selling the IP. It's just licensing it out. They, like you said, they've done it loads of times. They've done it with Titans. They've done it with Gotham. There's been so many series that's been licensed out. So there's no
Sandman.
reason why they can't license out under specific rights and be like, right, you can't make the Batfleck movie. You can't make Man of Steel 2, but you can make an animated Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3. And even if we could get that, if Snyder was happy with completing his story that way, I'd be fine with that. You know what I mean? I'd prefer to see it in live action. But if he wants to, like, if they offer him an animation and he does it in animation, I'm watching. I'm not missing that for the world.
I'll watch it, but I'm still not going to stop doing Restore the Snyderverse.
Well,
Like, it's
Well,
live
here's
action
the
or
thing.
nothing.
It's like what I always tell
me.
people. Let's say he does a graphic novel. That doesn't necessarily mean he's not going to come back. He can't come back and do live action because if that graphic
Exactly.
novel is huge, DC,
Yeah.
I guarantee you, DC and Warner Bros. Is going to be like, this graphic novel that like outsold everything DC is putting out. Can we get
Man,
more
look
of
at
that?
that
I
destruction.
guarantee you, it happens all the time. That's why I tell people, I'm like, all this stuff on the cell stuff or like Zack doing stuff, and like, it's more likely than you think.
Yeah, a lot more likely. To be honest, with how much debt they're in, it makes sense for them to license it because they get pure profit from something they're ready to put in a bin. So, like, it's just a win-win for everyone. Fans get what they want, and Warner Brother get money, pay off their debt,
Well-
being stupid.
They're going to
That's
have to hurry up before Universal come and buy them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just do it themselves.
fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it happens.
Well, the
Hey,
thing
alright.
I've always said is that if Universal buys Warner Brothers, I get the feeling that the Gunverse is not going to show up because here's what you have to understand about corporate mergers, and we saw it when Discovery showed up.
Oh,
They
no.
don't keep the old regime.
No.
I got death with his own reward. He gets to take the line back now.
Yeah, that's a class line.
I love that.
Yeah,
callback.
he gets to get it back.
I'm going to use that in regular conversation. And how about when we see the beginning of BVS and we're seeing this from the ground?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
The way he coordinates everything, and he said it. It's because I want to create a seamless viewing experience if you're watching these one after the other.
Yep.
Mhm.
We're gonna have to do a BVS live stream next because that is. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably my favorite Snyder DC movie. Is BVS. I love Zack Snyder's Justice League, but BVS has got such a close place in my heart for so many. That movie come around at the right time for me. I absolutely love that movie. Like everybody's loves the Snyderverse for different reasons. The Snyderverse has done so much for me, and it's because of that movie. I love it.
Yeah. BVS is my favorite movie. I'm not sure about watching the theatrical cut though.
No, Sammy.
No,
Would we
I'm not so
ever
sure about
watch
that.
it?
get me
At
wrong.
this
I
point,
still
though,
enjoy the
here's the funny
theatrical,
part.
but
Here's the humorous part. Whenever I say I'm going to watch BVS, my friends automatically know, okay, it's the ultimate cut. Yeah, because I'm like, that's the only cut that actually exists.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Same with Zack Snyder's Justice League. There is no other Justice League movie. What are you talking about? Just animated. one.
Justice League needs to be bent.
I don't know what that is. Doesn't sound like anything at all to me. Oh, the best game.
And everyone's like, why are they kissing on the ashes of people? I'm like, they're in the heat of the moment. Excuse me.
Was
She
better
almost
than.
died.
Was just like.
We get to see some Dragon Ball Z fight scene in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it's
Zack
like
would make an
Aquaman
awesome
and
Dragon Ball
Mira.
Z.
Oh yeah,
Aquaman and Mira just kissing in the middle of a battlefield.
that was dope. The way it just rotated, you see like all the slow-mo explosions.
Yeah. Say what you want about Aquaman, but that film looked really good.
I
in
love that
cinema.
movie.
Yeah, I love that movie as well. I don't care what anyone says. Aquaman is genuinely a good movie. It's a little bit light, like light in moments. Do you know what I mean? But like, I don't really have no real complaints about it. It's like it did what it set out to do.
Here's the thing. The lightness didn't really bother me because it works for that version of Aquaman. He is a jokester, so I'm like, oh, okay, that works.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't really like.
It was
about
a
the movie
visually
was his
beautiful movie.
personality.
Plus, it slots in very nice with ZSJL because they just say, hey, we defeated Steppenwolf. They didn't say which one.
Yeah, true.
The only thing is like,
And yeah,
remember-
Torin. Torin's just saying Aquaman is part of the Snyderverse, and if Aquaman is part of your Snyderverse, then
I consider it.
so
Mine
be it.
is obviously Zack's
More
3
power to you.
movies, then Aquaman, Wonder Woman, not Shazam. Well, Shazam 1, and then probably Flash. I have to say Flash because it references ZSJL specifically.
I
Wow,
hate the
you
Flash.
know how I feel
I
about that
really,
movie.
I really dislike that movie.
Yeah, you know how I feel about that one, Jared.
I know, Sammy. You went on a rant in my chat once. I'm well aware.
The CGI sucked. The story sucked. It was a slap in the face to Batfleck. No,
Yeah.
I can't do that movie. Like, it left a real sour taste in my mouth. We missed out on so much greatness. We could have seen Wonder Woman and Aquaman, Atlantis and Amazon going to war. We could have seen Flashpoint Batman, Flashpoint Joker, Flashpoint Cyborg. It could have been so much awesomeness. Reverse Flash.
Remember when Jay Oliva came out and was like, oh yeah, Reverse Flash is gonna be behind everything, and everyone's like, that's actually a good idea. That's why you give the man a chance.
Oh, they were cooking, man. Seriously. It was going to be incredible, but people just couldn't wait. They were just so impatient. They wanted like the peak Superman right now. It's like, no, you need to go on the journey.
I heard
They wasted Michael Keaton in the Flash. But Michael Keaton should have been in a Batman Beyond movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Elseworld story.
Yes, 100%. They should have finished off the Keaton trilogy with an actual Batman Beyond.
Yeah, Keaton passing the torch to Terry McGinnis. It would have been amazing.
Yep.
Why can't we run WB?
Oh, if I ran DC and
We're too small for
WB,
that.
yeah, exactly. We
Too
are too
small
smart.
for that job.
I have an
We're
entire
qualified.
plan. What I do essentially is tell James Gunn, okay, you can do your universe, but but if you're allowing Elseworlds, I'm sorry, you're completing this universe before yours starts.
Yeah.
After that,
Or
I
even if they're different, like I don't like for me, I'm game for anything. Like the DC multiverse means there should be room for all sorts of projects, and the fact that he there's no reason why he should have rebooted. He should have started his own universe from scratch. There was no reason for a reboot with the multiverse. But the only reason why he's done this is out of pure spite to put a stopgap in this for us. The guy's an idiot. Until James Gunn makes some right decisions and actually offers Zacktivated the chance to finish his movies, I'll never have no respect for that guy. And let's not get into the other stuff.
0 days since the last accident.
Yeah, I love that, and that's
that's amazing.
I love that. That's the problem with when James Gunn says Zack hasn't expressed any interest. I'm like, well, did you actually ask him?
Well, that's
exactly.
as well, isn't it?
Did you not watch Snyder's 2?
That was a lie. I liked how he tweeted it, going like, see, guys, I told you. And I'm just reading the tweet going, well, either way, you lied because you said he had no interest. And he's just said there that, I'll do TDKR. I'll do the Dark Knight Returns. You're lying.
I just don't think personally, like people can have their own opinions, but for me, James Gunn, he's got 3 successful movies his career, yeah? And those 3 movies piggybacked off the already built success of the MCU. Right. Other than that, he doesn't have one successful movie. Not one successful movie.
Especially in DC. Especially in DC.
Well,
And I'm like,
Brightburn,
you put
people
him
say
in
he made
charge.
Brightburn. Well, people said he made Brightburn, but he didn't. He was just a producer of Brightburn.
He was
He
a
literally had no
producer,
input
dude.
on that movie. And not just that, people are like, oh, but he wrote Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. This is his best movie. Yeah, and his script
No, it's
got
not.
rewritten by Michael Tolkien. So James Gunn, like,
Oh,
do you know what I mean? It's
also-
not his original script. Like, the guy's done nothing.
Also,
Dawn of the
can we
Dead
really?
is not Snyder's best movie. It's the least Snyder movie there is.
Also, Sammy.
Which one, Dawn of the Dead? I love that movie. I don't know. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
Sammy.
no, it's
remember,
a great movie, but it's the least Snydery movie.
True, Sammy.
out of his
Here's the other
entire
thing that we're not
filmography.
thinking of. Gunn probably didn't even didn't even work on Guardians of the Galaxy. Remember when?
No, he took the
yeah.
script off someone else,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah, he stole it.
and he was too bothered. He was too
Look, Wayne
busy
Enterprises on the
writing
tablet.
and people
Scooby-Doo.
call Zach a hack. I'm sorry.
James Gunn literally relies on comedy for edgy teenagers.
No,
like, literally,
really crazy.
it's
Yeah,
just him.
that's why I'm like, he shouldn't be doing. First off, if he's the head of DC Studios, fine. He shouldn't be directing anything because that's immediately a conflict of interest.
He's going to make Superman a simp. I'm telling you now, his version of Superman is going to be like, and this is just my opinion. If other people think different, cool. But my opinion is his Superman is just going to be a joke. Lois Lane's going to be the more masculine figure. He's just going to be a joke. Like, I get that's the way the dynamic kind of is, but it's just going to be a whole different level with him. Like, his Superman is going to be a toll and a dweeb. It's going to be pathetic.
Oh my god! If you love these people, you can mourn for them.
I just love.
Oh,
And you
this
notice,
scene
you
is so
notice,
powerful.
you notice, Superman
But
is
Superman don't kill.
begging. He's begging with Zod to stop. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, I don't want to kill you, dude. And then when he does it, here's what I don't realize. Here's what a lot of people don't realize. Superman doesn't go, I love snapping that dude's neck. He just
No.
Yeah, he just killed the last of his people.
yeah.
He just killed the last of his people. He's got nobody. He chose like mankind over the last of his own people. And
Yeah.
no, Superman don't kill, but Christopher Reeve
He does
Superman
kill.
can kill.
By the way, Christopher Reeve killed Zod in his movie.
Exactly.
The amount of people's minds I blew when I went on an
look at
anti-stream
the
and said, yeah,
scene.
pull up the scene.
Yeah, but then they'll say, oh, in the deleted scenes, you see Zod get arrested. It don't matter if it's in the deleted scenes because it didn't make the cut.
It didn't make the cut. It's not canon. If it's not in the movie, it's not canon.
Exactly.
Yeah, Michael Shannon killed it so hard.
Oh,
Such
I
an
love Shannon as
incredible
Zod
actor
because
and
the thing
so
about
perfectly
the
cast.
thing about Shannon as Zod is that he really effectively communicates the genocidal nature of Zod. Like, absolutely.
Yeah, when he's like, oh, when he's got the dirt in his hands and they're like,
This was my purpose.
this is my purpose. Yeah.
I just love that. Where'd you train? On a farm?
Sorry, guys, got a phone call.
Yeah, no worries.
No problem, bro.
Yeah,
Movie's about to
interesting.
finish now.
How much would
Yes.
I bet that
I just want to give a shout out to Sean anyway. I want to show a little appreciation for Sean because if it weren't for Sean, the group, last couple of months I've been a bit like taking a bit of a back step in the group due to like personal reasons. And like lately I've been back, but if it weren't for Sean, the group would have been in a right mess. It wouldn't be getting moderated. So just show Sean a little bit of love and tell him he's the best admin ever.
Appreciate
You're
that.
awesome, bro.
No, thank you for
You're awesome,
giving me
Sean.
the opportunity to be a part of the group and for everyone who's in the chat and who's not in the chat and maybe listening, for being great members and it's a joy to be a part of, mate. So I appreciate you allowing me to be a part of the group in the way I have.
Best admin ever, bro, honestly.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Thank you for inviting me recently. I'm happy to be part of it.
Hey, it's the Snyder Queen. It's the Snyderverse. You got
Yeah,
to be
you
part.
gotta.
It'd be silly
You
not to.
gotta. We call her our queen, my show. She enters the chat, we all bow
They
down.
know they
before her.
don't have to do that. They know they don't have
It's
to do
fun. It's fun. Come on.
that. I know.
Need to send a little love Luke's way as well. Luke's going through a bit of a tough time at the moment, like personal reasons. So just send a little bit of love his way as well, and hopefully see him back in the group soon.
Yeah. I hope everything's all right with Luke's situation, and we're going to be. Torin just asked, it's a fun stream. You're going to be doing more. We will do. we will definitely be doing more, and especially for Rebel Moon as well.
Oh hell
We're
yeah!
gonna definitely be doing a big stream.
Oh yeah, well we have the Rebel Moon stream, so we're gonna basically do this again on the 26th of December. But instead of watching Man of Steel, we're gonna watch Zack Snyder's brand new space sci-fi Rebel Moon,
Hell
and it's just
yeah.
gonna be absolutely incredible.
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Like the movie comes out on December 22nd, but we're gonna watch it on the 26th.
I'm
so
putting
you
that
guys
on
can watch
repeat.
it.
I'm putting that movie on repeat.
Oh, yes.
Literally, watch it with
No
your family
Christmas
and
movies
stuff.
being played this Christmas. There's nothing but Rebel
Just
Moon.
Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch it with your families and stuff over Christmas, and then join us on the 26th on Boxing Day, and we'll sit and talk about the movie and just take everything in. And I'm really excited. I might use my cam that day. I don't know. Maybe.
I swear, my mom is the reason why I'm a Snyder fan, because she showed me 300 one day, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, that movie's amazing. That
And then
movie
the
is
funny
amazing.
part, when I explained to her who did these movies, she was like, "Oh hell yeah, put them on."
Oh, that's great. Brad.
Yeah.
Glad you're going to be joining us, and no worries, Sloth. It's
Awesome, Brad.
Great that you've been here this evening, Sloth. Been great in the chat. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, big up the chat. Big up all the members.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you for
it's
hanging
been
out with
really
us
good
tonight.
chilling with you guys, talking with you guys. You know, for the love of Snyder's movies. I mean, these will go on forever, right? It's nice to be able to sit and share this with people that feel exactly the same way.
Yeah, totally, bro.
Oh, here he is.
Lois Lane. Welcome to the planet.
A camel don't smile.
When they wrote that line, they was like,
Oh,
That's
so
the
good.
one.
That's
right
such
there.
a good
One
line.
right there.
Welcome to the planet.
Yeah, it just
Happy
makes
to be
perfect
here, Lois.
sense. It's just so good, and the score.
He looked so good as Clark, didn't he? He's perfect, Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Perfect Superman.
He
Perfect
I
Clark.
love the fact
Yes.
that they thought about making Clark ride a bike to work as well.
Yes.
Ah, what a movie. What a movie.
Yeah.
it's a
Here's the
genius
interesting part about Zach. When he casted characters, he casted them that actually look like their comic book counterparts somehow. Affleck looks like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm not going to lie. I was the biggest Ben Affleck hater when they first heard that he was going to play
Oh,
Batman,
yeah.
and he
Oh, yeah.
proved me wrong. Because now he's my favorite Batman. When they first
Well, the
found
minute
out,
in
I
the
was genuinely
trailer-
upset.
The minute in the trailer when he goes, "Do you bleed?" I'm like, "Oh, that gave me chills."
Yeah, that was good.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, Goosebumps, fanboy and hard. Fanboy and hard. Amazing.
Oh, he's the best Batman. Hands
Oh,
down.
he so is. He's my Batman. He is 100%
Ah, man.
my live action Batman.
We're going to have to do a live stream for BVS in the future. It's got to happen.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, like, I kind of don't want to watch the theatrical version, so maybe we'll do
No,
it,
it's got to be Yui.
Yeah, maybe we'll
It's got to be Yui.
because it's on Amazon Prime, I believe. So maybe we'll do one for
you have
that
to
as
pay
well.
for it on Amazon Prime.
I own them all
yeah.
anyway, so I'm good to go. I own
I've
them all.
got
I own
them all,
Man
yeah,
Field
I've got
twice.
them
I
all.
own Justice League twice.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, because
Yeah, but I mean, like-
I've just watched this on Prime. It's actually asking me. It's actually asking me right now. Do you like Man of Steel?
Oh,
that's
hell
Oh,
yeah.
I
You
think
better
that's
say
an
hell yeah.
absolute tick right there.
Greatest
There we go.
Superman movie
double
ever
like
made.
On the likes. We'll recommend more
Best-
of this. Just keep recommending Snyder films, Amazon Prime. I'll be fine with that. You know, it's
Best comic book movie origin story ever made.
Totally.
I'd have to.
Oh,
Yeah,
agree.
and
it
I've just got the music playing now. It's just
Yeah, it's
so
beautiful.
incredible.
It's beautiful. I was right when I was rewriting the script the other day. I just had the soundtrack playing in the background, and
I
I
have
knew
it
every
on-
part of the film when the soundtrack was playing.
I have it on all the time when I'm writing the comic, because the comic is largely a tribute to Zack Snyder's stuff. So it helps them. I'm able to like imagine what's going on. So I'm like,
That sounds great.
there you go.
That sounds great. Look forward to seeing that in the future.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Good luck with that, man.
I appreciate that.
No, I love it, mate. You know, like that's what it's all about. You know, getting inspired by things and putting your own spin on it and continuing. That's what the art form's all about. I respect you for that. Can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
I love how we're all creatives and we're all just supporting each other. It's amazing.
That's what the community is. But exactly,
That's
is
the-
what the community is.
That's the beauty of it. Right there.
Absolutely.
There's too much hate in the world as there is. You know, like Movies are supposed to be in some respect escapism, right? Regardless what the genre is, and
that's the thing about Zach's movies that I love about them too, is that he doesn't get too political to the point where you can just take it as a straight superhero movie. In other words, the message is not in your face that you can't just enjoy the movie.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people are, especially being on the page and going through a lot of comments and interacting with a lot of people. It's interesting to see how many people come on and say, I've just gone back and I've watched it again. It feels like a completely different film, and I've seen things I didn't see the first time. And then other people are like, I've gone back and I've watched it again, and I just saw something I didn't see for the first time. And there's people in the chat this evening, as we're watching this and we're talking, and they notice things for the first time. And that's the beauty of Zach's films, is that they're so multi-layered, and he puts so many Easter eggs in and so many details in the backdrop that multiple rewatches, it never becomes boring. There's always
I swear,
Yeah.
that's how you can know someone's a true fan of the source material, when he puts the minute he uses KG Beast as a villain in BVS.
Yes.
Because KG Beast is not one of the most well-known DC villains.
No.
And he is very much he's not like one of the ones you think of when you think of DC. He puts him in there, and I'm like, either Zach is the most lucky dude in the world, or he read enough of this stuff to go, okay, cool. Yeah.
For sure.
Of course he reads comics.
When you see Zach talk about the process of him making these films, and then you realize when he's doing all of the storyboards, where he's drawing them all out the way that he does, just the amount of time to do that alone, scene by scene by scene by scene, is hours and hours and hours. And then to realize all of the little bits that he puts in there when you go back and you watch them, and the Easter eggs and the nods to past comic book runs, to TV shows, to old movies, the source material is so well respected in such a massive way, even down to the little intricate parts where people now realize, like I say again, on the page they share pictures where they found a comic book strip, and they realize that the movie is scene for scene from the comic book strip. And the comic book strip is from the 60s,
Yeah, like I said earlier in the chat, that whole John Kent saying, be careful when you reveal your identity, that goes all the way back to the golden age of comics, dude.
Yeah.
Early Superman.
Yeah.
Again, that's why I'm like, there's no way someone that doesn't know this stuff could come up with that.
That's it. And
Exactly.
I feel sometimes people get a little bit lost in what they believe to be the true origin story, or the comic book lore, or what the character really is, if they've only ever found a certain character through movies or through animation.
Oh yeah, you can have your own favorite version of the characters, and that's all fine, 100%. It's like,
of course,
a buddy of mine, he loves Christopher Reeves, and I'm like, dude, he did a lot for superhero movies. I'm fine with that. Henry Cavill's my boy. Cavill's my man crush.
Yeah, like there's moments in time, and there's moments in eras.
I wish you'd crush me.
And there's also moments. There's moments of nostalgia, right? Yeah. Where we look back and it meant so much to us if we were younger watching something, and of course they don't age as well, and we hold on to them with a certain love for a way that it was when we watched them. But when we're in the era that we're in now, and the moment that we're in now, there is no truer comic book movie that's just inspiring and the scale that it's been made in than Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. And that goes the same for Watchmen. The industry said that comic couldn't be made.
And Zack's like, hold my beer.
That opening sequence with the comedian, the minute I watched that was it.
Just a matter of time, I suppose.
That was it. I was in.
So good.
There was no, I don't know how this is going to go. I'm not sure about this. I was in, and still to this day now, watching the director's cut, considering how old that film is.
That's my favorite version.
It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece of filmmaking. It really is.
I like
so
the
dark.
ultimate cut, but
it's so
the
dark.
director's
so
cut
good.
is my favorite.
Even Zach says the version he prefers is the director's cut, I believe.
Yeah, because the ultimate cut was an idea they had after the fact, and they thought it could be cool, but Yeah, the director's cut is the definitive edition for me. Same with most of Zack's movies. Like if there's a director's cut, that's
Yeah,
the
I
version
agree.
want.
Which is interesting moving into this Rebel Moon release is that we're getting a release which Zack has full control over, and that's the first initial release that we're getting, and he seems to be absolutely ecstatic with it, and Netflix are supporting him fully. But he's got a whole R-rated version with a whole load more footage.
Oh yeah.
After which
he's like, there's sex, there's blood, there's violence,
yeah,
and I'm
so
like,
it's like,
what isn't in this movie at this point?
If I'm all in on the 22nd of December and I watch it for the first time and I'm like, wow, then I can't even imagine what I'm going to feel when the director's R-rated cut, knowing that every single Zack Snyder director's cut I prefer more than the theatrical release.
Yeah.
So
And to also think of like, what have people been wanting for forever? Basically, is an R-rated Star Wars, and that's coming, and it's gonna blow everyone's mind.
The other thing on that is that I always tell, even among my anti-friends, they're like, yeah, his director's cuts are better. It's like, isn't that kind of funny how you prefer the version of the movie that has the most Zack Snyder?
Oh yeah.
It's like trust the vision of the guy that you've paid to make the vision, right?
Exactly.
Koji, hey, welcome.
It would be like going to a tattoo artist and telling the tattoo artist not to allow their own artistic flair to be a part of the tattoo they're creating.
They get Joss Whedon to give you the tattoo.
He can stay well away from me.
Yeah, I'm like, nope.
We don't want none of that business. Like that guy is a creep. That guy should not be in the industry. It hasn't been in the industry, in my opinion, since. So yeah, like we don't talk about him.
But on that, guys, I gotta go do a stream. But it was a pleasure hanging out with all you guys.
Jared, you go.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Take care.
Thanks for joining us, Jared.
Anytime.
Have a great
I'm
stream.
free anytime. I'll see you guys later.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to head off soon because it's 2:45 in the morning.
Yeah, it's late.
Sammy, don't you be making excuses. I
Yeah,
really
I
appreciate you doing this, Sammy, and it's been great hanging out with you guys, watching an epic film, and the guys in the chat. You've been fantastic.
Yeah,
it's been good, guys. It's been good.
Thanks so much for coming on the panel with me and for doing this. Like, I was really nervous and really anxious about this stream. Like, this is essentially my first ever stream, I guess.
You've been great.
But yeah, no, it's been so much fun. And I'm really looking forward to the Rebel Moon stream.
It's a big one.
Yeah, same here. It's gonna be good, guys.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah, we'll be going all out for that one.
You've been great, Sammy, and it didn't come across at all in any way that you were nervous or even the first time. So, respect to you for that, and thank you for letting me be a part of it. It's been really, really, really good fun.
Oh yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks, Bruce Wayne, for hanging out with us.
Thanks for
no problem,
Bruce.
No problem, guys.
Thanks for letting
like Sean knows, I like to stay in the background a little bit. I like to keep myself to myself and just drift in the shadows like a true Bruce Wayne Dark Knight. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun.
I just know that Bruce being here tonight means that Gotham has fallen into despair. Things have been going on, so thank you for not being out there fighting crime tonight, Bruce.
It's no problem, bro.
All right.
I've had Alfred's been cooking the food, making the tea. It's all good.
Alfred's been on the joysticks, taking care of business all night.
Literally.
Yeah.
Put vengeance on hold tonight. Thank you.
No, I appreciate
Gotta let him have some fun now and then, don't I?
It's been great. And thank you again to everyone in the chat. And if you're not a part of the DCEU Snyderverse page on Facebook, make sure to go across, become a member, join us over there. Me, Sammy, and Bruce are a part of that team over there. Same as Micah, who's in the chat right now. Get over there, become a member, join, talk, share. Let's keep this movement going. Restore the Snyderverse.
Absolutely.
Us United, guys. We will restore the Snyderverse with us United. It's the only way we can do it.
100%. 100%.
Absolutely. And Zack hasn't given up. He showed us.
Zach never
You know,
gives up.
he-
If
no.
that's anything we know about the man, everything he's been through, he never gives up. He just keeps plowing forward, and I respect that highly.
Exactly.
He's a true
yeah.
gentleman.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on the stream. Thank you, everyone, for being in the chat, for talking with us, for just hanging out. If you were lurking, if you were talking, thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you on December 26th for the Rebel Moon stream.
Yeah, take care. See you soon.
Take it easy, guys. Sure.
Good night, everyone.